Why did you just shake matches at me?
Alright,
what
welcome
now?
to Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where half my players have not shown up. We have Flip, Ian, and Aaron, and this is what
Hi.
we'll do. People show up, they show up. I'm not
Yay!
fucking doing this anymore. Anyway,
And if they
This-
don't, then they die.
right? I was like,
Oh,
oops.
please no. I've literally just had a really bonding moment with Arabella. I can't afford her to die after I've just spent...
No. You misunderstood. Not the characters, the
The
players.
players. I will
Yep,
find them and
yep.
murder them for not showing up to my game.
This is
I
true.
understand.
Does anyone have a fucking journal?
Journals, what are those?
Fucking what?
I haven't done one in 10,000 years.
Yeah.
Chris will be there. We'll be here in like half an hour.
God damn it.
That's
Probably
okay.
not.
I can do stuff with some of you guys. Trust me. I have plans and ideas. Also,
You have
Aaron,
ideas and
why is your hair
plans.
so short? I don't like it.
Because I work for a place that does food. It tells me to put it into a ponytail if I'm going to come into work without cutting it. And I hate ponytails. Like
Dude.
my hair does not
man bun it.
allow it.
Man bun.
Fuck that.
Hello, man.
I have pride. Thank you very much.
Obviously not much if you look like that.
Aaron, stop lying to me.
I have enough pride to not fucking put my hair in a goddamn man bun.
Do you still have to wear a
mean, you
hairnet?
No.
Oh.
As long as I keep it in a ponytail, it's fine. And apparently half-assed like the ones I've been using for the last month are. I guess it still counts. But I get tired of doing that shit because my hair is just like, oh no, I'm being restrained. It constantly tries to slip out of every ponytail I put it into. So basically, by the time I get home, it's like half my hair is already out. It's like, well, guess this is pointless. So yeah, I got tired of doing that shit every morning. So like, I clocked out of work, walked right next door to a fucking barber shop that I just remembered today was there, and got that shit chopped off. True story.
All right, so it's a no for Ian. Does Bert's have a journal?
No, to be fair, not a single game I'm in with you guys has a journal right now.
That's fine.
Oh, what happened yesterday? I saw you didn't show up.
Yeah. Aaron was late.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot that was the day where we're going to start Avernus, and then I kind of promised
checked
that
the
day to other
Avernus.
people.
I checked the Avernus thread just to see because I was curious, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so excited."
I was, but I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
You choose other
no.
people over us. We get it. Does Bernard have a journal?
Bernard does not have a journal.
Cool. Does anyone
Mostly
remember
because
what the fuck happened
I've
last
been working
time?
on my own games too much.
That's slowly becoming the case for me.
So what happened last time?
Bert's existed.
Bernard gave Arabella a longbow and said some things and made friends again.
Woohoo! Started
First
over
time.
from scratch.
Yay!
Good job!
After Arabella seriously pranked the shit out of him.
Yeah, I planned all this and it happened on the same day. I do this for her and then like go into my room and fucking all of my shit stuck to the wall.
Arabella trying to frame Liz.
That's how
She
you
wasn't
know
even
you.
trying to frame Liz, just Liz took the fall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then fucking Arabella came out about it.
Hmm. Kid has the stone.
Fortunately.
But do we leave it off like it's gonna be a new day or?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do that. It's the 8th of Kythorn.
Yay! We're closer to getting paid again.
Yay! Bernard, you noticed the newspapers. Guess what they say?
God, demon apprehended in Waterdeep streets.
You're under arrest.
City
Literally
Watch.
just
Local
says
noble arrested
City
for
Watch.
The newspaper is arrested.
City Watch captain found dead.
what? Excellent. This is what I wanted. I mean, what?
Guess Gafa?
You found an article
Nani?
about good old Buddy Staggart was found dead.
No, Stagger.
Time of death puts it before you met him.
Yeah, I assumed that he already realized that wasn't Stagger.
Hmm.
He already realized that was not Stagger.
Damn it, changelings!
Fucking god damn it, Reb! How dare you infiltrate the
You know what?
demand I give you the Stone of Galore when you already have the Stone of Galore.
Look, if Bert fully understood how changelings work, he probably would have crossed his mind.
So there's that.
Bernard takes a copy, buys a copy off of the street boy selling it,
Mm-hmm.
takes it back into the house, put for his room.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
This newspaper's mine. Nobody could look at it.
I buy all of them. Nobody can know.
Ooh,
Little did he know that there were more paper boys in Waterdeep than just this one dude.
My plan is spoiled. Yeah, no, I acquire the thing. I bring it in. I don't really raise it with anybody because
They don't even know you were arrested.
yeah, they don't even know I was arrested. They know I spent, a night out essentially,
In the slammer.
but they don't know I went to the slam, and I'm not
Nope.
telling anybody I went to the slammer.
Okay.
But we
And
know.
now that specific
You know
captain
you
is
don't.
dead, probably nobody can tell them, except for random XP guard, and if random XP guard fucking says anything, I will shank him in the throat.
Oh, threatening the city guard, huh?
yeah, I
No.
believe there's a part of the there's a part of the what's it called, the Waterdeep
It's
law
part of the
about that.
articles. There's also a part of the articles for defaming a noble. So he was obviously breaking that, which meant I had the right.
Defaming?
Yeah.
The heck does that mean?
Defamation. When you purposefully slander a person's character or bring bad
Yeah.
attention to them. It's actually a thing, and it's called the act of defamation is defaming someone.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I purposely went around and said, "Oh, Slayer is an absolute bitch. Oh, she did this, but she didn't actually do this, that would be defamation." Or doing anything to
You can
harm
get
the
sued
public
for
opinion
that.
of some. Exactly. So if a guardsman tried to do that to a noble, I'm sure there would be multiple laws to say
But there are
no.
multiple guardsmen that
There was like 3,
but
and
still,
they saw me go in.
Yeah. As far as they knew, that was a legit Staggart, so
It's fine. That's fine.
Joke's on you, floof. I've actually taken the career path lawyer for Slyra.
Just as he's being
Read
taken.
Phoenix right now.
Oh yes. Just
Object. Oh, I have.
Objection!
just slam your hand on the table. Hold it.
This
I
is
knew these images
this-
would come in handy one day.
Oh my god, we need to have that character arc now where Floof's character goes on trial and I gotta be his defense attorney.
objective. Oh, objection. Sorry. Objective.
Objective! Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. Objection!
My objective is objection.
Was that Ace Attorney?
When someone goes into a
Well.
courtroom, only
I have
have
these gifts.
attorney.
Where's the gif of him like with the stack of papers? He's kind of like flicking the papers.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
I don't think I have
That's
that
my favorite one.
one.
Oh
90%.
god, There's a
unicorn.
flash animation on Newgrounds where it's like it was the scene from Liar Liar. Have any of you guys seen Liar Liar?
Many,
A little bit.
many years ago.
Right. There's like characters from it was like all dialogue from the scene of the divorce trial, and then just like characters from Phoenix Wright doing it. Oh my god!
So you guys know from Kid where the location to go to the fucking treasure. You know where that is. You also know the keys that you need to collect to get in. Does anyone? You are banned, Flu, from doing that. Like I went into Roll20 with the whole bathroom scene. I was like, what the fuck is Floof doing in my Roll20? Like, it's that.
Hey, I like the objection. It's fine. I'll just link it to one of the abilities on my sheet. Okay. So we know that Slyra needs to make us a silver warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The other one was a unicorn horn, which means I need to go and speak to my.
Unicorn.
Oh, just straight up a unicorn.
Unicorn.
Well, I need
Alas,
to go
unicorn.
and I need to go and speak to whatever equivalent of a huntsmaster my family has. Like the person in our employ that tracks shit. See what he knows about, the fucking unicorn in the area.
Bert, I want you to make an intelligence check. I was like, wait
Oh,
a second.
starting off strong, are we?
Do well.
The strong suit.
Okay. Yep. Nope. That's about right. It did roll for you guys, right?
Nope.
Nope.
That is, yeah. Roll20 has been eating rolls lately. I rolled a 3.
You're like,
As to be
unicorn?
expected.
I got
Wait a
nothing.
minute. That them cats that fought rainbows?
And then what was the third one?
Did
Oh,
everyone?
God.
Okay, wait. Did I give
Alright.
everyone a chance to do an intelligence check, or just like the city people?
He just did the city. I remembered something
did
about
Kid.
black unicorn on the boats or something.
No. Did Bernard make an intelligence check?
Pretty sure I did, and I got something from it.
Yeah, it was purple.
Yeah, I got a 21 on my intelligence roll.
Yeah, it was purple.
Oh, a purple unicorn.
Purple shop.
What? Purple shop.
Yeah, you kind of remember something in the window when you were on your way to finding what's this? Floon.
Sorry, say again.
During the mission to find Floon. You remember a
Floon,
shop.
A shop.
Might have
I
been a
think I
unicorn.
remember on the mission to find Floon was a pub.
There was a
I
pub.
remember.
There was a shop.
No idea.
I remember. Can I say something?
I am
I just-
telling you, Bernard remembers. Back when you tried to find Floon, there might have been a shop. You're like, maybe there's a unicorn there.
What? Fuck it, let's do it live. Okay.
You
Bernard
rolled a
apparently
21.
thinks that there's Bernard apparently thinks that there's a random ass shop in Waterdeep that will sell him a fucking yeah, this legendary mythical beast is gonna be sold in this street corner. I love
Listen,
it.
maybe it wasn't literal when it said it needed a unicorn. Maybe it's just like a stuffed unicorn. Just go to the fucking shop, Bernard.
Yeah, I mean he'll roll up onto that shop during the day. He'll have his breakfast and go off for a walk. Go to the shop.
Does
Yeah,
anyone
right
want
up
to
by a
go
Beanie
with them?
Baby.
Please go together.
I don't
as a
say
group.
shit about what I'm going to do. I just go to the shop because I don't want to, turn up and realize this was wrong and have everybody there watching.
Bert's just sitting at the counter, just waiting for somebody to drag him over to do something at this point.
I will go with him because I will probably need his money to build a Civil War hammer.
And you're dragging Bert's along because fuck if we're splitting this party.
Okay. Well, I guess I go here now.
All
Like,
right.
Bert, we need somebody to stand outside and watch in case the guard comes.
Suck all's ball for this position.
So you will
Let's go rob a shop. I mean, buy a unicorn.
make your way over to the dock wards. Because that's where you were trying to find Floon.
Yes.
I want you all to make a survival check or someone can help someone.
What's your survival, Slyra?
Big ol' whopping 0.
And what about you, Bert?
2.
Somebody help me.
Bert will help.
Let's save me.
Bert is good at surviving.
Oof.
Man,
Can
really
I just
putting our best feet forward, aren't we?
Can I just persuade somebody instead? Tell me
To
what
what?
needs to take me to the place I want to be.
You don't know exactly the place you
I
want
was
to
don't
be.
know where it
Unicorn
is.
store. Take me there now.
Why don't you? That was to try to retrace your steps, and you think maybe it's in this direction.
Oh, I go back to insert name of pub. What's it? Sure, I'm sure I have it written down.
I'll give you a hint. It has the word dragon in it.
Dragon Tooth.
I think it was a sewer dragon. Skewered.
Oh, the skewered.
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 All right. So you try to find the skewered tavern. The skewered dragon tavern, and on the corner there's a purple-looking shop with the sign over it says Old Zolab Shop.
I scratching my head and internally debating my life choices. I head towards this shop.
All right. Do you enter?
I look through the window if there is one.
All right. So the shop it stands out from all the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in the window hangs a stuffed beholder. Fuck off! I heard that.
What?
I heard objection.
That wasn't me.
That was Aaron, wasn't it?
God damn it. There we go. That was me. That site went way louder than I wanted it to.
Yeah, and then above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zolab Shop.
Oh my god, what? I need to use the site more. Yeah, so I'm going into the shop, realizing it is a stuffed toy salesman, and at the very least I can buy my younger brother a present.
A cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop as you peer inside. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet.
When the smoke comes out, is it literal smoke, or is it just like a cloud of indiscriminate gas?
Like, think caterpillar smoke from Alice in Wonderland, I think.
Ah, hookah.
Maybe. Who knows?
Kind of want to light a match and see. If
You see
takes.
a hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wearing plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers his pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met! Come, browse the shelves of the most curiosity shop in the world.
Hail and well met on this purple day, for surely purple is the best, as you can see around here.
I'm curious.
I'm looking for a unicorn
A unicorn?
and a dragon.
literally anywhere else we probably asked this, we'd just be looked at like we're fucking insane.
Right.
Hey, I need a dragon and a unicorn stat.
Trying to find something. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Oh, and this is 100% coming out of party finances. This costs any money.
There's some like a real unicorn and a real dragon, because this is a shop.
My dear fellow, I saw you had a stuffed beholder in the door, in the window, and was hoping for something of that kind of caliber.
Hmm.
See, I have a younger brother who does love the cool creatures, and he would love his own. And I mean, I can't just get him a dragon. He needs to be at least 18 for that.
Well, let's see. Got a lot of stuff here. And he like hops off the counter and is like, "Give me a sec," and he goes into the back.
Just sort of standing at the counter whistling to say, "Oh, good customer waiting." Is there at least some waiting music?
Elevator music.
Sure. Trying to figure out what this dude's name is. Oh, okay. So after a couple minutes, he comes back. He's like, "I've got this," and it's a stuffed horse, and it looks like he might have like put a horn on it somehow.
Just literally just gone out the back and super glued a horn on.
Yes. Like
That's-
like it looked like it might have been mended on.
That's brilliant.
It's an interesting thing.
I don't got any dragons, but
recently created.
oh, this dusty old thing is just been in the back.
Do you not have anything else in the inventory? I know you do like purple. Do you have any other shades available?
Nope, only purple.
Okay.
How about
kind of-
violet?
Got violet. I
Lavender.
got amethyst. I got purple.
Lilac.
I
Lilac.
was just gonna say amethyst.
Slyra, do you believe this would be satisfactory for the younger sibling we're looking for? He turns to you, seeing as you're the artificer, and he's like, "Do you know if this would work? Or should we go for the other option and attempt for a live one instead?"
Ian.
Hmm?
He was talking to you.
Oh, sorry. Here.
I said, Slyra, do you think this would do adequately for the younger sibling we were looking for? Or do you think we should see about a different one? Perhaps from a
How-
different place?
How much is it?
No idea. How much is it?
Sell it to you for gold.
I'll give you 8 silver.
Well, I guess someone else is gonna have to.
I actually just realized I don't even have 8 silver on me, so a gold piece it is.
I'll take it.
I literally opened with the character sheet. I have a single silver piece.
You are broke.
Oh, master barterer, ma'am.
She has gold. She
okay.
doesn't have
Okay.
any silver or copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same, to be
It's
fair.
just
I only
like-
have 5 copper, 1 silver.
Imagine if I held him down to 8 silver and asked him, "Could you break a gold piece?"
Holy that's good.
If you did that, he would have been like, "Okay, thanks for the tip." Well, if you hand him the gold piece, he gives you the unicorn. Like, well, thank you for shopping at old Zolop's.
I'll take the stuffed beholder in the window.
Oh, that
Here's
one's
another
not
gold.
for sale.
Oh, god damn it.
I cast detect magic on it.
Do you?
Yes. I don't ritual cast it. I will expend that spell slot.
Okay.
What's the magic in here, Taylor? Damn it.
Suspicious.
Shit. It is magical. I just don't know what kind of magic.
Objection.
Probably enchantment.
Um,
If it's an item with magic, it's probably enchantment.
from what you can
Sorry,
tell. Oh no, it's just detect magic. You detect that it's magical.
hmm
What do you think of it, Slyra?
I learned a school of magic, if any.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me look up a similar spell and see what that school magic is.
So where Slyra just like walks over and like is appreciating the felting.
And
by
hey,
rubbing
like,
her hand while casting in.
My detect magic is like a pair of spectacles that she puts on that like kind of highlights magical energies around her. So it's just like, yeah, I just need my spectacles to get a better look at some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need my spectacles.
Don't mind the little whirly bits on them.
Or when they blink.
Yeah, and also don't mind the
Okay.
background music.
Divination.
Divination.
Let's go with that.
Somebody's scrying.
That's what I'm thinking.
Form.
Divination stuff.
Right.
Be
Obviously, it's magical and it's part of the game, which means we have to break in here later and steal it.
Listen, I don't want you
Exactly.
by my window. None of that stuff's for sale. It's just for show. You know, this part is the museum part of the old Zolop shop.
Museum?
So is this place a museum or a shop?
It's a shop. It's just sold.
Hold it! We start pressing this poor shopkeeper for vital information.
We all click X at once to doubt.
We all hit X to doubt.
Can Bert be in charge of background music?
He's
Yes.
just there, like ramming on his stool for boom, 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 boom.
Do you have like proficiency in drums or something?
Actually, he might. Let me check.
I remember that.
I feel like that's
I'm
a thing
pretty
you
sure.
have.
No, he does not.
If
Only
not, we
Tom.
need
Dang
to
it.
get you proficiency.
Please teach me the drums.
If there's nothing else, I bid you good
What
day.
else does he have in the store?
It's a bunch of knickknacks. Like,
Tourist
you
shit.
go to a dollar store and it's all the figurines and stuff.
I roll insight. How suspicious
what?
does he look? I'm the guy.
Oh, he's crazy. He's old. He's, you know.
If you got anything special you don't normally sell to customers, but you keep the good customers.
What's the password?
Orange peel.
You have yourselves a good purple day now.
Ah, purple to you too.
Step outside.
Step outside, walk down a couple streets, find a couple urchins, pay them a gold, tell them to go and throw a brick through that window, keep walking.
Oh!
I'm not actually doing that.
Quick, I cast
Okay.
disguise self on me and I run back up, I break the window and I steal the
This is where it turns into a beholder as you grab it.
Slayer, I want you to make me a perception check.
Yeah, I have +0 to that.
Okay.
Double 11s.
As you are going along, for a split second, you thought you saw a familiar face.
But whom? Whomst?
Whomst? Of
Whomst
Whomst?
might have been an orcish nature.
There's probably nothing. When I look around, do I see anyone?
There's lots of people. Okay, react as if like maybe you saw your mom.
Oh, ugh.
Okay, never mind.
I'm kidding. What direction did it look like they go down?
West.
West? I mean, I had planned of how I wanted to approach her anyway. And this is in the middle of a street is not it.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you could see if you could relocate her, as you have lost her in the crowd with that 11.
Hey, you, random person.
You talking to me?
Sure. An orcish person just walked down. Do you see what they went?
There's kind of like 3 of them that I've passed by in like the last 5 minutes. I don't know. I see little elves too.
Like 3 seconds ago.
I was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Thank you.
No problem.
Ridiculous. How did... What? Same. Quick. My favorite enemy is humanoids, so I immediately drop to the floor and start tracking them.
You have no
Start singing
idea
them.
what Slaira's even doing.
Slayer, tell me, my favorite enemy are humanoids, and I can track them.
No. Alright, you think
Joke's on you, I'm looking for a Manticore.
You think you catch sight of her. You're like, is it? No. Is it?
I mean, it's not the most shocking thing. She lives here.
Yeah, but it's been a while since you've seen her.
She's always worked in Waterdeep. I don't know why I'm so surprised by this revelation. Well, I will act on my plan when I'm ready on it.
Okay.
Is the plan murder?
I cannot in good conscience answer that question.
Well, if you do not follow her, you know she's in the city. You just don't know where.
There we go. I mean, I figured she was. But now I know where to look. Roughly.
Well, there goes that plan.
Yep. Here I am, ready to ruin your days.
That's
Quick,
fine.
now
Like,
improvise more.
Floof, this whole session is improvised.
Yeah, I had an idea of how I wanted to approach this whole situation, and
Mhm.
finding her in the middle of a crowded random street in the middle of the day is not it.
I know, but you could have like tailed her to see where she lives or something. I don't know.
I'll figure it out later.
We can pay people to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
find a random urchin and give them a gold and
Just
say,
thought,
find out
you
where this...
know, that this could be, what we do this session. But whatever.
No, it's fine. This is fine.
That's okay. I'll just.
What else you got?
Oh, you want to go there?
No, not really.
Wait, what did Bernard say?
All right. You are going to look for materials to make a warhammer.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll probably take me like 2 days to do it.
Yeah.
To actually build the thing. It is not that hard.
Do you remember what it costs for you to do stuff? Cause fuck about
Well,
you.
silvering
It's 100 gold pieces.
Silvering
normally.
is 100 gold
Yeah,
pieces.
and
then
the
let's see,
Warhammer is
war.
15 gold pieces.
So I could build the Warhammer in a day.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's less than 25 gold pieces, so I can just build that.
Mm-hmm. And was it
Um,
you could build it for half the gold or quarter the gold?
half the golden materials.
Okay. So
And then it's every 25 gold pieces that it costs to do it. It adds a day.
all right, so
But I mean, 15 is so it costs you what, 7 gold to do
7
it.
gold pieces and then 50 gold to silver it.
Yeah, cell typing. Yeah, the hardest part is the silvering
All right,
process.
you can find the materials easy enough.
I need money for that though. I can't actually build it on my own.
This is why the piggy bank has come with you with the business funds.
Mhm.
Yes,
Because
because
this
I
is
have
coming out of
30.
business
I have now 32 gold pieces.
Bernard kind of sighs, opens up the pouch marked business funds. It's not actually marked business funds.
Business.
The pouch he carries, which is the money from the business.
Yeah, I hope it's not marked business funds because that's
I would get
an
pickpocketed
easy
rather
mark.
quickly.
Uh-huh.
It's not marked. It's
Business
just on
money,
the-
loads of
Speaking
cash.
of, now you guys are
Yes.
What?
Fucking try me.
I have a gun. I will shoot whoever
Um,
tries.
good. So after you finish shopping, Bernard, you get hit in the face with the paper bird.
Excellent. Can I use my reactions to catch it?
I said you got hit in the face.
God damn it. Okay, I
Are
open
you
it.
a monk?
Yes. That's actually my next monk class.
It is a note from Harmony saying, your sister's here?
I sigh. I turn to Slyer and say, one of my sisters has arrived at the bar. I hope it's the nice one. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the fucking suspicious one.
Right? Now, I hope either it's not the suspicious one, or if it is, that she's not acting suspicious. PPAP should never act like that.
Here, take these glasses. They'll let you detect magic.
Hell yes.
They actually won't because I need to cast a spell on him and it only lasts a minute.
God, okay. He takes them fully confident. Believing that he can cast detect magic. There was no magic aura around this person at all.
Oh my god.
They're literally an illusion.
Unless, I don't know, can you get it there in 10 minutes?
I mean, probably not. Not in 10 minutes, not unless you come with me. Which you could do.
Oh, we've already got the supplies, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then we just head straight back.
Bert's is
Yep.
just like, do.
Bert's bodyguard duty.
He's the muscle.
Yeah, just about.
Here's the thing you could do, Aaron. You can level up your character. Because you haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah, we're level 5.
Mm-hmm. And if you're talking, we can't hear you.
You muted yourself, Aaron.
Fucking shit.
Alright. So what are you guys doing?
We go back to the bar.
Alright.
We go
Post-haste.
back to the bar.
Post haste.
Only a little bit of window shopping on the way. I try and find a suitable gift for my 11-year-old brother.
What would you like to get for your 11-year-old brother? Squire.
I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get him a stuffed dragon now, so I'm looking for a stuffed dragon. I want a dragon teddy.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
You don't find anything. Not right now.
Oh, cry. Okay. I'll have to get it commissioned.
You get back to the bar, and it is Vienna who is waiting, looking a little distraught.
Ah, Pipap, it's wonderful to see you. How are you doing?
Ugh. By the way, I do have the temperature going on these glasses.
Okay. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Well, we are talking right here, but if you mean
Alone?
in private, yes. Indeed, come in, come in.
God, even I think that's some smart ass shit.
Upstairs?
Pardon?
Upstairs?
Yes.
Let's go.
I just take her up to the den.
Is anyone following?
Yeah, birds will keep going until someone tells them to stop.
Did I see any magic?
Um.
She's actually an illusion.
I will retroactively tell you if she does. I don't think she does.
She is actually
Maybe
bees.
a
Actually
focus
bees.
might flip your radar, like a magical focus.
My sister is a wizard.
You fucking said she's a sorcerer, wild magic. Maybe has some minor magical talents, dude.
I know.
Like,
I'm
bruh.
fucking with you. I was saying that because I knew she was a wizard. Sorry, British humor. I apologize.
This humor is why you lost the war.
Not now, Aaron.
That humor is why we're glad. So yeah, I take her into the den. I sit her down on one of the comfy, like armchairs, and order a couple drinks to be brought up by somebody.
Does the goblin have to be here?
Hey,
Don't
how's it going?
worry. Don't worry about Birds. He is a loyal friend and a bodyguard who is here to ensure nobody else is listening in with his special talents. Isn't that right, Birds?
Yeah.
Exactly. He is protection against anybody else listening.
I need to talk to you alone.
I just pretend I'm not here.
Well, if you must and it can't be heard by him, write it down on this sheet of paper. I trust Bertz with anything that should be told to me, unless it is to do with family matters of utmost privacy.
He
Listen,
just starts picking his nose.
I need you to not ask questions, and I need you just to give me the stone. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Guys, I think your
Go
sister
fuck
might
yourself.
be the DM.
I say go fuck yourself in my mental head at this attempted suggestion as I roll a crit on my save. And I say, Pipap, what stone do you mean? The only stones I have are the ones in my shoes.
I'm not playing around. I need the stone of galore, and I need you to not ask questions.
The stone of what? I'll deceive if I have to for that.
I'm so
There
tempted right now to
is
fuck it all up.
no deception check you can make that, like, she knows you have it.
How the fuck do so many people know we have it?
We're apparently really well known around town.
This is the whole rescue flu and get a million job offers the same thing. Okay, I sort of turn to her and say, my dear, I'm honestly unsure what you mean, and perhaps if you inform me of the reasons, I can assist.
Can't tell you.
Why?
I just need the stone.
Why? So if you can't tell me the reasons, just tell me the reasons why not.
I can't do that.
So obviously that means that there is some great thing being held over your head. Is the family in danger? And I'm studying her body language, not what she's saying at this point.
Nah, man, I'm pretty sure her head's pretty clear.
She looks scared.
Mm-hmm. Does she react when I say is the family in danger?
Yes.
Okay. Is it father? Mother? And I keep
I
watching
need
to
you
see
to
which
not
one
ask
gets the most
questions.
reactions. My dear, this is me. You know I'm going to ask questions, so asking me to not ask questions is a waste of time. This is my family, and I need to protect it. If there's a problem, I need to take care of it. Inform me, and I can deal with it.
If I inform you, as good as dead.
It's a matter of opinion. There are ways to stop people from dying, mainly by killing the people trying to kill you,
Bernard,
which can be
Wait, is that
if
what's
they
going on right now?
suspect that I have led you to believe someone's in danger, they will kill her.
But what if I suspect?
Mother.
No.
Mother? No. Okay. So I lean down and I start talking in a language that is known throughout my family, which is Celestial. That's like from my mother's side because she's a freaking Asimar.
Mm-hmm.
And I lean in and I say in Celestial, would this assist? Is this a language we can talk in? Or would they still hear?
It's not that they're listening. It's that if they suspect that you suspect anything, she's as good as dead. And if I
Where is she?
don't give them the stone, she's as good as dead.
I honestly can say I do not have the stone.
Can you get it?
Tell me where our sister is and I will.
I don't know. I've said too much as it is.
This is a conundrum. You've said this much, you might as well say something more. Who?
No,
Who?
I can't.
You can. If you say now, they will never know that you've told them.
They will.
And I can. No, they won't.
They
I won't
always
say
will.
anything, nor will my companion. He doesn't even understand what we're saying right now.
He's not wrong.
Just laugh if Bert actually did speak Celestial. Bert sounds.
Omine is Tomine.
But it's just give me a name, and I can arrange things out of the family to protect the family. I will be the leader of this family. I know how to protect it best. Tell me. And I'll roll persuasion if I need to.
You can roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. 14. It's not terrible.
I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I've already said too much, and I need to just get me the stone, and it'll be all okay.
I see. I'll do what I can to procure it. How will you inform them that you're going to acquire it?
I just have to present it.
So it's somebody you can just walk up to in an obvious place.
Stop it.
I'll find out one way or another. And if you assist me, it's less likely to involve the blood of our sister.
At this point, she's like starting to tear up, and she's like, I can't.
Yeah. Bernard has gone completely the other way and has hardened. He has gone stone.
Like, whatever is holding sway over her, she is terrified of. She inches her way towards the door.
Sister, before you go, would you kindly sit and have some tea with me? I do want to introduce you to a friend of mine. We don't need to talk about any of this. We can just talk about other things. But I'd like you to stay a little longer. Would you?
They know you have it, and if I'm gone for long, they'll suspect that I'm telling you everything. I really need to get back.
Fine. As you will. I will see you soon, sister.
She nods and leaves.
And as she leaves, I upcast Hunter's Mark to to level 2. Oh, no, level 2 doesn't do anything. Damn, it's level 3 to get the 8 hours. But I cast Hunter's Mark on her. So she is now marked. And annoyingly, Crystal's not here. I need the sneaky people.
All snaking.
Well, for the next hour, you can track her.
God damn it, Crystal. I don't want to. I'm going to go. Bernard is going to this point. He's dropping into his sneaky clothes because he has sneaky clothes.
Into his sneaky clothes.
They're black
has
in the middle of the day.
No, he knows how to blend. He has a fucking +7 to stealth.
Yeah,
He knows how to sneak.
I was gonna ask, are you that idiot who wears black when there isn't light pollution yet?
No. He's got a +7 to stealth and a +2 to intelligence. I think he knows how to sneak. But he's gonna change into that. Even though she's not here, he's gonna go and talk to Arabella, who I assume is in the building, say, hey, don't ask questions, please, can you come with me? My family may be in danger. And then the two of us are going to go onto the streets and follow Peepap. And I'm going to use both my Hunter's Bark and my favorite enemy features to follow.
Alright.
And be as frickin' sneaky as I can.
That's snacky.
You
'Cause,
feel about 10 minutes after you've cast Hunter's Mark, your hold over the spell dissipates.
Bitch. How far away was she
She
at
looks
this
like
point?
she's gone towards home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Crystal.
Hi.
Hello.
So you want
this
to
is
inform
fortunate
Crystal
timing.
what has
so-
happened?
So, Crystal, something's happening with my sister. Bernard cast Hunter's Mark on her as she left after visiting, and then turned to you and said, hey, please don't ask questions. My family may be in danger. Come with me.
She's coming.
Hop in the van, nerd. No time to explain.
So the two of us are attempting to sneak and track. So I lose Hunter's Mark, but I keep attempting to follow.
She's gone home.
She's gone home. Okay. Okay, then I find her. When I realize she's gone home and is staying in the building,
Mm-hmm.
probably watch for a short while. I pull back and rendezvous with Arabella. This is troubling.
Okay, just for Crystal's knowledge, we followed her back home. Did anything happen that I don't know about?
My sister
where
came
was
to the
Arabella?
bar. Yeah.
Like they Slyra, Bernard, and Bert's went out shopping and they've come back, and then this is like maybe early afternoon. Bernard and Bert's have brought up Vienna to the den, and so if you were like in your room or something or whatever, you would have heard voices talking in another language. Which
A language I know, maybe?
I don't know. Let's see.
Probably not. I don't know. No interesting languages.
No, you don't. No. in another language. If you were, let's say you were around, whatever. Sneakily in the other room reading or something. Roll an insight check.
Okay.
All right, you would have been able to see that his sister was terrified of something and was asking for Bernard's help for something. But that's it.
And then she left on her own,
Yes, she left on her own.
and that's when Bernard told me to
Mm-hmm.
come with him. Did I see anything on our travels, like following her? Did it seem like there was anyone else following her? Did she seem to be like scanning the area herself, looking super paranoid? Or did she just casually walk back?
Make a perception check and another insight check.
Okay.
Can I provide advantage to those?
Um,
Because I would have been
To the
watching
perception,
and doing much the
yes.
same. Thank fuck for
Thank you.
that.
And insight.
All right, so you're zoned in on her, like you're making sure you don't lose track of her, so you don't really pay much attention to see if anyone's following her. But she is scanning around, like one does when they fear they're being followed. Which Bernard, you would suspect that maybe she did a little dispel magic on herself just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whenever Bernard came back to me and said what he just said,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is this a habit of your family to get mixed up in things that could be dangerous?
I will say, before you guys talked in Celestial, she did say in common, "Give me the stone."
What?
Yeah.
It's straight. I was there. I saw it.
What is your sister? I mean, it sounds like your sister is mixed up with someone who wants what we have, whether that be by her straight innocence or nefarious reasons. Sorry, these dogs are all over the place.
Yes. My sister has come into the interest of some obviously distasteful people, but it is not Pipap I am worried about. My other sister has apparently been taken hostage. She is worried that if these people learn that I know anything, they will kill my sister. And this worries me. I do not want my sisters harmed.
And we have no idea who it is that kidnapped your sister.
She was. Hang on. I want to. I'm just reading something real quick. They were working with some other noble family. I know that much recently. I don't know if that is the family in question, but my sister did state that they were at least people she could easily go and visit. She would be able to just go straight to them should she acquire the stone. Which leads me to believe they are some kind of other public figures. And to be able to hold two noble daughters to ransom like this would require at least some measure of strength.
How much is your family in the public eye? I mean, it would be obvious if your sisters were missing. Are they known to be missing, or are they known to be spending time with other noble people and that's a cover? Because, I mean, if we can just figure out who the nobles are, we can do a lot more.
Well, I know that Pipap is often over at House Achilles, as she and one of their members have been enjoying each other's company quite a lot recently. But Teresa is often in the house playing the harp for any visitors that arrive. So if she is truly missing, that would be something noticeable over time. However, the family has somewhat withdrawn from the public eye due to recent events. So perhaps people are using that to take advantage. But
I mean-
normally we would be somewhat in the public eye, as we are the chief purveyor of exotic animals and exotic and mythical animals.
So all they want is the stone, and they want your sister to deliver it to them.
Yes.
I don't think we should do that. In my honest opinion, this isn't greed talking. It's I don't trust people are willing to do what they've been doing these past few days for the stone. That it's just anyone's hands,
I agree.
especially not
I-
someone who kidnaps nobles
I agree.
for the cause. You might not want to do it because it would be a risk to your sister, but we could always give your sister a fake. And follow her to wherever she makes the drop. And then I could follow them. I'm sure that more than likely they need to.
How close are you to the Phylan estate?
Oh, I'm not talking about this out in the open where
Oh,
anybody
no,
can
we've
hear me.
probably withdrawn several streets at the minimum, if not all the way back to the tavern.
Okay,
Like, we are a distance away.
that's fine.
And, yeah. Yes, I think. I don't know. If it would be possible to. I do know there are some spells out there that can disguise an item as another item. If we could find somebody that could cast such a spell to create a fake that would last for long enough, we could follow them to wherever they need to go, and then ourselves and our friends could deal with could attempt a rescue of my sister. Would you know of anybody else you would trust to assist in such a venture? Should we require the backup?
Trust? No. I would suggest if you are looking for any type of magical artifact, any type of magic whatsoever, the only people I know that are familiar with that is you and Slyra, and least of all Oscar, but I would much rather direct you to Slyra. Honestly, is more hands-on than magical.
Indeed.
Maybe you should. I mean, obviously I trust Slyra, so maybe you should talk to her and see if you guys can come up with a fake in some way. And I can maybe just keep an eye out under your family's estate, see if there's any strangers coming and going, particularly keep an eye out for your sister.
Yes, if you would be willing to assist watching for my sister, I'll go and speak with Slyra. See if you would be able to think of anything that could assist with this. Thank you for your assistance in this. And be prepared. If anything happens to either of them, there will be a campaign of blood. For if anybody harms my family, I will destroy them. I will burn them out root and stem, till not a single one is left. Man, woman, or child. And he gets a very sudden, cold, stone look across his normally happy face as he turns and walks away.
Okay, there, Daenerys.
My character. What time of day is it? Is it nighttime? I don't know.
It's afternoon, like early afternoon.
Yeah, my character finds a decent place to, you know,
Sorry.
watch.
Say again.
I was just saying, my character goes in the opposite direction, back towards his family estate, and just finds a decent area to be hidden while observing. Occasionally, if she feels necessary, she'll like move and go to like the opposite side of the estate or something like that. She's staying if it's walled. I don't know what Bernard's estate looks like, but if it's like a walled area, she just basically looks for the gates and stuff like that.
It's smallish. Hold on, let's. It's right there.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's easy to like disguise yourself as like a market goer, like around here, to keep an eye. You
She'll
know.
do that. I mean, and occasionally she'll, like, not often, but if she ever feels it's necessary, she'll go up to like Ninny Cat's alley and
There
peep
are,
out.
in fact, many cats in that alley.
Definitely looks like she's just petting cats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Oh,
be.
pretty
you-
cat. You.
You see, you recognize, Bernard, one of Bernard's brothers. He's doing some business. Looks like he's just come back from some sort of hunt.
The hot one.
The Playboy, yeah.
If my heart did not belong to another.
Wait, Aloncio, the well-meaning Joker, or the Felipe, the asshole.
Felipe.
Ah, that little shit.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
I
Maybe the
mean, as
second
far as you
oldest,
know,
but
he's turned a leaf and is taking responsibility for family duty and all, which he didn't
Yeah,
do
he's had-
much of.
he's had to.
Uh-huh.
Second eldest, after all.
Uh-huh.
I don't get any eyes of the sister
Nope.
or any strange people.
Hmm. How long do you watch the house for?
Definitely well into the night.
Okay. Then you would have seen, not that you would have seen her before, but a cloaked woman going to the house like she lives there.
Any identifying markers in the cloak, or is it just like a plain cloak?
It's a nice cloak. I mean, noble born and all. But she hides her face a little.
And do I see her like go into the home? I don't know exactly like
No,
what my
she's-
view is.
She looks like a carriage has arrived and she has gone home. And this is not the sister that you know of. And looks too young to be mom.
The carriage is their carriage, or it's a carriage
It's
that
their
they hire.
carriage. And then you hear some harp music. You know? Looks like life is as normal as can possibly be.
With my musical knowledge as a lute player, does it seem like expertly played harp music?
Yes.
Looks like my dad taught her well. And then she'll go home.
So how's this conversation with Sliver going?
So Bernard turns up at the tavern and goes looking for Slyro, who I assume is up in her
In our
workshop.
workshop.
or something. Yep.
Bang, 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 bang.
Knock, 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 knock. Slyra.
What?
Bang! As someone's working
I-
on the Warhammer.
I open up the door to the workshop.
Yes.
I need a conversation with you if that's possible. Are you free for the moment?
I mean, I'm gonna keep working, but go ahead and start talking.
That's fine. This should provide some kind of cover for the conversation. Do we speak any common languages besides from common?
Hold on.
I speak some really weird fucking languages. I
I
don't speak
speak.
any common languages except for common.
Hmm.
Do you speak Celestial, Draconic, or Infernal?
He just put his languages in the thing.
Oh, I see.
Whoa!
I didn't get a ping saying it came up. No, we have no common languages besides from common. Fuck.
Why don't none of you speak Goblin? God,
Because
none of you give a shit about my culture.
pretty much.
Nobody gives a shit about goblin culture. Let's be real here.
Not even goblins.
Spinel sort of leans in, kind of gets close so he doesn't have to raise his voice and says, do you know any kind of spell that could disguise one object as another object with magical properties?
Silent image.
Arcanist Magic Aura!
That's a hard no.
That's a no.
You don't know of Ed don't know of any? Damn. I need
I don't know any. But hey, do you know who we're in good standing with? A
Black
college of mages.
This is true.
If you need to disguise something magically, you could probably try there.
Do you know who we're in good standing with? You're right. Let's go ask Bert if he knows.
we may need to create a false copy of the stone.
Let me check. Do I have masonry rules?
Could you learn them? You're a tinkerer.
I do not, and I. Well, I mean, I would need a feat.
If only you did those
Fake skilled.
journals.
Man, if only.
Take
If only
10
I did
journals.
those things.
I've already bullshit my way through 20 points worth of journals. Right. Well,
I
Is
could
it-
make a really convincing wood carving. And we could
Don't have-
paint it to look like rocks.
You don't have stone carving tools or whatever it's called.
Nope. Anything for
Masonry?
working with. I don't have anything for working with stone. I can make a metal.
You're just making it worse.
I could make it out of any material other than the material that it's actually made out of.
what is it actually? Is it
If
literally
you need
stone?
to be a shoe, Bert's is your man.
We can make a shoe that looks like the Stone of Galore for really tiny feet.
It's really fucking comfy though. Like, trust me.
The best fucking shoes you've ever had.
Oh shit, man.
It's the new line coming from the Jolly Good Fellows.
we
Jolly Good Footwear.
It is
Oh,
indeed a glossy greenish gray stone.
oh my god.
Holy shit!
You
Hold
know-
on, we need to write that down. Hold on, Jolly. She like pulls out like a pen, starts writing down Jolly Good Footwear.
Dude, I wonder if there's any
Jolly Good
warehouses on-
Shoes.
You do know a cobbler.
Yeah, but
I feel like shoes is too limiting. I think footwear is
Oh
a
my
good
god,
branding to go.
shoes.
Oh my god,
oh my
shoes.
god.
Like Slayer is
You know-
not taking this conversation very seriously because you have not impressed upon her the seriousness
You know, he says,
of this situation.
Slyra, this is an important topic. My sister may be in danger. Her life may be taken if this doesn't go well.
Well, shit, son, you should have opened with that.
But no,
I'm just
seriously,
imagining
every time
Slimer
I
going,
see
shit,
Eli-
son.
Shit.
Shit, son.
Shit.
No, just-
Well, shit.
like, oh fuck, why did you open it with that? But wait, hold on. Now I really need to figure out the name of this shoe line. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I can't help. I'm too focused on this new footwear line.
Listen, we can discuss further business matters later. I've already had ideas to purchase one of the warehouses in the street and renovate it for our purposes. But we'll deal with that later. We need. My sister is in danger, and my other sister has been ordered to acquire the stone in exchange for the first sister's life. Obviously, we can't just give up the stone to people that would hold nobles around. Nor do I want to be parted from it, quite honestly, because I want the payoff.
And I take it that your sister is being completely unhelpful in helping us determine who these ne'er-do-wells might be.
She has dropped some hints that she didn't mean to drop, and said some things previously that I believe correlate to this situation. And then Bernard thinks really hard. And can I get some kind of check to get reminded of the name of the house that my sisters were working closely with?
What, you didn't write it down?
Probably somewhere on one of these like 4 notebooks that I have.
Well, I guess you better find it.
Can I roll for it? Because it's only been like 3 days.
Longer than 3 days.
It's been like a week at most.
And this is why we take the keen mind view, folks.
It is. It really
People
is.
say it's worthless. Those people are stuck with that direction.
I have no idea what you're talking about. My character always knows where north is. She always knows what time of day it is. These are very valuable skills.
Yeah, she can tell you to the exact minute. That's why it's always 4:23.
Because
Sure,
3
you
minutes
can
ago
do-
we were. Never mind.
You can do an intelligence check.
Did you get my message, Kayla?
What?
My message?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I know you're busy. That's why I messaged you.
17.
You remember them talking about what they were working on, but there's no mention of who they were working on with it.
They were working on planning a party. I know they're working on planning a noble party. This could be something simple to understand. I can get people looking. Nobles normally tell people they're hosting a party, so I'll just look into
You
what nobles are hosting
remember
a party
that
recently.
they were helping with a Founders Day event.
Was it? I thought it was a fall.
No.
Fuck.
It was Founder's Day.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit. Indeed.
There's no way to backtrack that, Crystal.
Okay.
It's a city. There are many carriages. You're by the market.
I mean, I'm a ranger, so I didn't know if my expert ranger skills could help me.
Not this time of day. It's gonna be impossible to backtrack a carriage.
Yes, this is the reason, Slara. This was the reason why I needed to have a false copy of the stone made.
Listen, there are two noble. If you want to use your noble influence, there are two noble families in Waterdeep who specialize in magical items: the Thons and some other family that is near the seaward. I think somewhere.
Stuff.
Or you can go to the Blackstaff.
We go to the Blackstaff. Now the thing is, there is a chance that these people won't know what the stone looks like. We didn't know what it looked like before we discovered it, nor did we hear any descriptions.
Right, but we're also, what, 7 random people that everybody in the city seems to come with their problems to?
Yeah, this is true.
We're probably dealing with an organization here that probably has a bit more... has probably a better intelligence gathering service than we do.
This is true.
I think we should operate under the assumption that they're smarter than us, not dumber than us.
You raise a good point. Yes, we'll have to attempt to find some way to replicate the stone without people realizing we are replicating the stone. If that requires us to find a stone carver and then make sure they can't talk afterwards, maybe something we have to do.
Woo 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 woo.
We could probably just hire a low-level mage to transmute a stone to look like the Stone of Galore.
Yes, but killing a low-level mage would be harder than killing a...
Why is
No, I
your
don't think so.
default murder?
Because if somebody finds out that we have created a copy, they will kill my sister.
Death does not necessarily stop people from talking.
Yes, but they can't get...
Can't
Can't
talk
be
if you
spoken
slit
to
their
if they-
throat and
Yeah,
break their
they can't-
vocal cords.
Yeah.
Our brother
Can't
walks
talk
into
if
the
you hide
room.
head.
I was literally just about to say, it's like, have you been hanging out with Arabella too much?
Arabella, no.
Hi, we become
I do
besties.
not take kindly to those that would threaten my family. And I'll do anything I can.
So you're just gonna murder some random stone carver and or low-level apprentice mage?
If it means saving my sister's life, yes.
You do realize what you're talking about is a crime?
Yes.
Penny in the air.
So I'm going to pretend like I didn't just hear you say these things.
Fine then, we'll come up with a different direction to go on this. We can't
Look,
get one.
I'll
we
be
can't get a
willing to
fossil
help
made.
you out, but I'm not going to be an accomplice in the murder of some poor schmuck.
Fine. We'll do something different. Then.
So you can do
We
your
can't
shady
get a
bullshit
false-
on your own time.
We can't get a false copy created, so we're going to have to try and do something else.
Well, I can't make anything that's going to be convincing. Because stone carving was not my forte in school. So unless you've got something,
Do we know anybody else that might carve stone?
we could
We
go
don't have
to
any
a
dwarves in the
guild.
parties.
We
Damn.
could go to a guild and commission something. I'm sure it would take some apprentice a day.
It's here in the back of your head. Shoo.
God damn.
Oh my god, it shows.
Bert, are you
well.
in the vents again?
No!
God damn it.
I'm outside the front door. You don't let me into things.
Arabella walks down, and when she finally makes it back, she goes not up to the private area, but she goes into the actual tavern.
Hmm.
Is it popping? Is it busy? Is it closed?
It's starting.
What's popping?
You know,
Is it-
it's
is it
before
pippin'?
work gets out, so you know you get your usual early starters.
What did that dwarf name themselves again? Dorn, Jorn,
Jorn.
Jorn.
Bjorn,
Jorn.
Jern.
Arbella, it looks like she's like tuning her lute by the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Waves over to Jorn to get her a drink.
She brings you a bottle.
She pops open the bottle, drinks from it straight. I'm not trying to do stereotypes or anything, but you wouldn't know any stone carvers, would you?
You know this is a city with people with businesses, right?
Thank you.
I understand that. I just want someone to do something for me, and I don't have to worry about them asking too many questions.
What you have in mind?
I just need something replicated.
Like,
This person will slit our throats in our sleep.
This person would sell our soul for a corn chip.
Even a stale corn chip.
A stale corn chip. Oh god.
like.
Just the shape of a certain stone is all.
Like what?
She just roughly does like a little. I've realized my camera's on when I did it. She uses her hands, cups her hands, and just does like the shape of the stone. She doesn't give any details.
I mean, why do you need a particular shady mason worker to do something?
I just don't want to be tied to it, and I need it for a job, and I don't. It's not going to lead back to you guys, so I just want it for myself.
I don't think we have any masons on our payroll, if that's what you're asking.
Didn't know if you knew someone. It was less about your payroll and more about which, like I said, I'm not trying to stereotype, but you're a dwarf and you're known for amazing stonework. So I just,
Oh, I thought you were asking me because, you know. You know.
yeah. But I mean, that would help, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I got nothing. Sorry.
Damn it, Jordan, you're not helpful at all.
I got you alcohol.
I could have gotten it myself, and I take the bottle and I go sit where I usually play the lute, and I drink and I play the lute.
Meanwhile, back upstairs. Look, I could just disguise myself magically, walk out, go to a shop, or go to the guilds, and just say, "Hey, I need a craftsman to make a stone that looks like this," and just give them a detailed sketch. And it wouldn't be tied to us. God damn it, Floof, are you not here?
Realized my microphone was up. He's like thinking it over and like biting his lip and torn about what to do. Right. Not tonight though. Tomorrow we'll have to do this. You can do that and I'll take a trip over to Blackstaff. If anybody asks, I'm going to visit our friend Oscar. And work on my application to the Blackstaff Tower.
I mean, if anybody asks me, I'm just gonna tell them to mind their own goddamn business.
That too.
I'll be somewhere.
Yeah, we still also need a gem worth about 1,000 gold pieces. Right? We're still missing that.
You got it's gems worth 1,000. You have half that.
Yes, we have half of that. We can acquire the other half when we need it. Oh, actually, how much was the material for the silver hammer? I'll deal with business funds right now. It was
7 and 50, so 57.
okay. So up to
It's the armor stuff you get quartered, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. I remembered.
so we only have 779 gold in the business fund.
We need to get paid.
We do. Money always helps,
You
If only
will
this world
in
didn't operate at a lightning
2
pace.
days.
right?
I mean, we could time jump.
Well, now we can't.
You sure you
Time jump. My
can.
sister dies.
Yeah, she's got time.
It's fine.
Does she?
Your
I don't
The
know.
sister really made it seem like it was either going to happen today or everyone's dead.
Well, why don't you talk to Arabella or something? I don't know. She might have some intel.
Look, your sister needed a life anyway.
Hey, Arabella, can you come upstairs, please?
She cast message or something.
Cast message.
How do you even know I'm? Get
It
off my
worked.
back, woman.
And the spell worked.
Don't take that tone with me.
You just hear bing bong. Could Arabella please go upstairs to the bed?
I'm playing the lute. You guys can come down here if you want to talk to me.
I'm building the fucking silver warhammer that we need to open a vault full of gold.
She's got you there.
I know I'm here if anyone wants to fucking talk.
Sorry, it's not your time.
In the end, Burst is just like, fuck y'all. I'm gonna go talk to the enemy.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm going.
Wait, is it Brits in the Vents?
I don't know where Burst is.
Ancient house.
Go fuck this shit. I'm gonna go work for someone else. Go straight to the people keeping Bernard's family hostage.
If you could get there this entire time, we should have listened to Bert.
We should have.
We should always have listened to birds.
Arabella,
WWBD. What would Burst do?
What would
Birds too. Nothing healthy.
Arabella goes upstairs, bottle in hand, and loot in hand, I guess, because she doesn't want to leave her loot down there.
Mhm.
Arabella, welcome.
Feeling a little nostalgic there.
Oh, I thought
Arabella?
Bernard left.
No, but I'm still there.
Oh, damn. Because my opening line was, okay, so I think Bernard's going to go commit crime. But I'm not going to say that now that he's here.
You could message it to her.
I think Bernard's gonna murder somebody
Finally.
again.
I mean,
Finally.
Wait, hold on a sec. I know exactly the image for this one. There we go.
Oh Lord, what have you done? Where have you sent it?
Shit.
The secret ingredient is crime.
The secret ingredient is crime.
Excellent.
Hey, so what's the deal with Bernard's sisters gonna die? Is this like a thing that's gonna happen like today or something? Do we know?
I mean, she appeared back at your estate. She's playing the harp as beautiful as ever.
Wait, she's what?
Unless they have an imposter that looks like her and can play the harp as well as her, then there's nothing to worry about at this moment in time.
It is a possibility that they do have such a capability. When I was out last night dealing with the city watch, I believe there was an imposter who impersonated Captain Sterland, who was found dead this morning.
Yesterday.
Can I also point out that there's also the possibility that the person that's coming to you as your sister is the imposter and not your sister playing the harp.
I did have
I'm-
detect magic on.
I could be There's you and I both know there's ways around detect magic.
Yes. But you had detect magic and there was no auras around her at all?
Kayla, were there any more auras around her?
There was like a magical focus. That was it.
There was magical focus, and that was it.
Of course, of course.
What was that 8 though?
As far as I could detect, Bert's.
Well, what other methods could there be for them to have disguised themselves?
Mundanely, I suppose.
It's a pretty convincing mundane disguise.
Well, people have done it before.
I mean, your family told you about the boogie monsters in the graves. Did they not tell you about the boogie monsters that snatch up children and pretend to be them, shift their form into them?
Or just like a really
Changelings?
competent disguise kit, as well as somebody who can impersonate other people.
That's true.
You guys continue to have this conversation. I have food on my way. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Trick, the DM's gone, talk shit. DM's gone, now we plan.
Now we plan.
At dawn, we plan.
Wait, the DM isn't here to time skip the dawn. Shit.
Fuck.
Well, guess we twiddle our thumbs. As time perpetually freezes.
No, my character's drinking. She's put. Where are you guys at, by the way? Like, are you?
We're in the
up
workshop now.
Okay, yeah, my character has put her loot in our room, and she is drinking straight out the bottle, guys.
Cool.
Ho! It's not a cry for help at all.
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. There is a way to discover if somebody is truly a disguised person. And it's very simple. I just thought of it.
We ask them, are you wearing a disguise right now?
No. You see,
Shit.
Well,
there are magical items available to everybody that send messages that fly to the person or being described, not to a person pretending to be that person. And I'm talking about paper birds. If I write a letter to my sister on a paper bird and then send it when she next comes to visit, if it doesn't go to her, then she is a false sister.
mhm.
And the same could be said for my sister currently at the estate.
Yeah.
If I sent her a paper bird and the paper bird did not go to the estate, it would be simple to assume that the person on the estate is not the correct sister.
I was going to offer to go early in the morning to your family's estate again and see if your sister, not sister, were to leave again. Because you said she usually stays more of a homebody and stays at home with the harp and among those things. I don't know if maybe she's going somewhere that I should follow, and during that time you could send a letter and I could see if it tries to reach her.
That could work. Or
Hey.
perhaps I could give you a letter written out with ready for them, and then when she leaves, you could see if it follows them.
However you want to do it. Slyra, were you saying something?
How did she know that we had stone?
That is a good question.
I mean, the
I
people.
assumed the
It's not
people
really.
who- Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say what you were going to say.
I assume the people that are holding my sister, potentially holding my sister hostage, have informed her of this in an attempt to use her to get the stone from us.
There are many different angles, and it's obvious that it doesn't matter exactly who is what right now. It just someone knows that we have the stone. More than likely, it's going to be either people that were looking for it alongside us, or the people that we took it from. They're infiltrated into the higher up societies and nobles in some form or fashion, and they're possibly able to disguise themselves. There's
We committed murder
also
yet?
the huh?
Said, has anyone committed murder yet?
Yes, there's actually a small pile in our downstairs
Yeah, we
You
actually
took
blew up
too
the
long,
house.
and so we just threatened the DM if they didn't
God
hurry up and get
damn it,
back. We were
Bert.
killing NPCs.
So they didn't say don't use the dynamite.
We did buy a barrel. We did buy a keg of smoke powder.
Yeah,
It's only 96 damage and a
it
20.
made a lot of smoke
No.
right after it exploded the building.
Can I buy a barrel of smoke powder?
No.
Ah. Yes. Well, we've come up with some things.
Okay.
If you would be willing to do that, Arabella, watch the house, and then if all goes well, plan if they do leave, send the
I plan to
message.
track them.
Thank you. Find out where they're going. I will figure out which families are doing a Founders Day event.
Tread lightly.
Shall. And
You
yourself.
know how you know. I can tread lightly. I'm more worried about how your station will make you more noticeable. You
Indeed.
don't want to be asking the wrong people the wrong questions.
Indeed. Slayer, if you would also be willing to do a part, as you say, disguise yourself and acquire a copy,
So I am doing that.
if you could. It's better
Sure.
to have it than to not. If, as you say, being disguised with just a detailed sketch is unlikely to be brought back to us, especially if the only person that is shown is the craftsman.
Yeah.
Can I go back to playing my loot, or am I needed still?
So what are your thoughts on Jolly Good Footwear as a brand?
Yes, we've been thinking of expanding outwards from just the Jolly Good Fellows.
Birds
Good
can
Fellows.
make shoes.
Yeah, no one fucking asked.
I don't know if you knew this, but birds can make shoes.
He can.
Bert's
make
made my
shoes, but
boots.
No
What are you
one's
talking about?
Asked him if he wants to.
I mean, I want to be helpful, damn it.
Hey,
Birds,
Birds, I
could
know
you
you're in
make
the
me
vents.
some-
Can you make some boots?
Berts, could you make me some thigh highs?
Well, yes, I can. Thank you very much.
Do you need measurements?
Yeah, just leave him on my sleeping area in the cellar.
Perfect. I was going down there anyway. Sounds wonderful. We'll see if he can make me a decent pair of shoes, and if so, then yes, we can do whatever the fuck you guys come up with.
Kayla, can you take us to the Troll Skull Alley map, please? I want to see Troll Skull Alley in more detail.
Well, tough shit, I guess.
And
Yeah,
Berts,
right.
why are you not guarding the door?
Yes, but what the hell?
Because interesting shit's going on.
I have to play the loot. You have to guard the door. These are our jobs. What Slayer aren't you? Okay.
Technically,
Door
we're both-
here.
Warhammer.
technically, none of us are doing a
Remember,
fucking
you
job right now.
have Jorn being bartender, so
That's
Slayer
why
can
she
work
stopped.
on things. Okay.
That's
It's like, Slayer, aren't you supposed to be? Never mind.
Bernard heads down with Arabella as well. Oh, it's old Arabella.
oh, that is old Arbella.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Good
Kayla,
old
is
been a
this
while.
anything?
Nope, that's new, Sarah.
No,
That's not anything. Okay, I wonder if we can buy that.
not that I know of. It might be something, but
Oh,
not
Yeah,
shit,
like
that's-
what
NPC
are the
worthy.
one on the street?
That's the
Oh.
hippies. That's the hippies' place.
No,
My character
No,
goes there.
hippies is
This
over
is
here.
hippies over here.
Oh, I thought it was right there because I thought we agreed that it was like
Hold
straight
on.
across.
Let me see if I can do a thing.
I'm totally getting into real estate now. Like, we should totally do this. Buy a warehouse and make a shop. Shoes in one
Cyrus
section.
gonna become a
Can
lawyer.
you see the T4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Slayer becomes a lawyer. Bert makes shoes. Bernard hastily learns a trade. I mean, to be fair, Bernard can do magic. You can bless Penny, or you can just
Char-
assist by blessing you guys before you do your rolls.
My character's a magician, and eventually she'll be an artist.
Excellent.
All right, I've now marked the places of notice.
Okay.
Excellent. We can totally buy this place. If there are people living there, we can pay them off.
Or I don't know. Why don't we just kill him?
Sure.
I mean, it's a possibility, Slyra, but you're taking it a little bit too far there.
Oh, don't you do that?
Save it for the times jump.
Jesus, Laura, like fuck.
God, just casual murder, Slyra? Damn.
I
That's the
hate
color
you,
sheet you
Bernard,
expect.
so
Color sheet you
much.
expect off me.
I love you
You
too,
still hear
Slyra. You
from
are a
the-
dear friend to me.
Mm-hmm.
Insight check. Insight check.
Who
Hey,
you
Bernard,
inciting
just
to
remember
kill
who's
me?
going to be making you your enchanted armor.
Slyra, just remember who's giving you the materials to make enchanted equipment.
Is Slyra really a dear friend to Bernard, or is he just talking out his noble ass?
Yeah, she aight.
He does actually consider Slyra a dear friend. The fact that you only just met his deception passive doesn't affect this at all.
It's not passive. It's active. You're actively deceiving.
No, I'm not.
You
It's
get subtle
actually-
hints of sarcasm, but you think he's sincere.
Arabella she exits stage left.
There's no bear to
Exit
Stay
stage
close.
right, even.
Oh man, that was a long time ago.
Bernard heads down
I
and
love how we
starts
both
schmoozing with people.
Reference the same thing. Alright, schmooze away.
So I schmooze away. What's that? Persuasion?
I mean, do it. We can fast forward to the next day where you can do shit.
Okay, yeah.
Just do it.
Yes. I schmooze to assist.
Remember, the rolls
Next day.
come at the end of the 10-day,
Yes.
which is tomorrow after you wake up.
Excellent.
Like, when you wake up, it's tomorrow.
Shit.
We wake up, it's tomorrow.
Fall to be next week.
Oh
Oh,
god, not next week.
tomorrow's actually. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say, tomorrow's the summer solstice, but that's the next 10-day.
Yes.
Oh,
cool.
I
Yeah.
gotta remember to look shit up now. I've been lazy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it is the next day. Slyra has made herself a warhammer.
Hell yeah.
It's alright.
It looks like Galmoraz from Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mole.
Hey, Carl Franz wields that in one hand. Skulls and everything.
God.
Of course. The Hammer of Sigma.
Arabella, what are you doing?
Early in the morning, like as the sun's rising or right before, she makes sure Bernard knows that she's going out. And I'm assuming he has the letters prepared for her.
Yeah, it's he prepares a pair of letters, one to each sister. Seemingly innocuous. They're just like, sister, our joint birthday is coming up in next month. Do you know what the other sister would like, essentially? Because our birthday is in Flame Rule.
Where is it now? What is it?
It's on it's Flame Rule 23. So it's like a month and a bit away. So it wouldn't be too awkward if, somebody was asking about birthday presents. Yeah, it's essentially the letter is, hi, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I've been struggling for gifts for insert other sister. Do you have any ideas of what she would really like?
Okay.
And, best wishes, miss you a lot. We should meet up sometime. You should come to my tavern. Free drinks on me.
Okay.
And I seal I seal them both and give them to Arabella and tell her the names to whisper to activate them.
Huh?
They're
The paper birds.
Oh, okay. You know they fly off by themselves, right?
Yes, once you whisper the name to the letter,
Gotcha.
and then they go to the creature that is mentioned, not to anybody disguised as said creature.
Cool.
Unless they've killed the person and replaced them fully with a doppelganger.
At which point the bird would just fly up and instantly disintegrate into ash.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, robot doppelgangers.
Interesting use of
Oh,
paper birds,
no.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a good way around changelings.
Mm-hmm.
So my character, like literally, like I said, as the sun's rising right before whatever time is appropriate, she goes with a huge hangover to the estate, and she's listening for the harp, seeing if anybody's leaving, moving about, seeing if it's an active house or is everyone still sleeping.
Half sleeping. You see, like, some of Bernard's brothers are like out and about, getting ready to do business. You know, it's before the markets are open, so
I don't know if there's a specific place where the carriages are posted up, but if there is, she's looking to see if the carriages are still there.
the family one's still there.
She wants eyes on the sisters before she activates the birds.
Okay.
So she definitely just posts up for a while.
It'll be like mid-morning before you see them. Call for the carriage and leave.
She
They're
activates the,
leaving together.
okay, she'll activate both birds.
All right, so you activate. Really?
First, the sister that the first one she does is I can't remember the sisters' names. What are they? Bernard.
Which one? The one that came to visit, or the one that's supposedly been kidnapped?
Kidnap or stay to visit, excuse me.
Viana Defiland.
She says Viana Defilen watches that one first.
It flies to the carriage.
And then says the other sister's name and sees what
Theresa
it
Filand.
Teresa Filen sees what it does.
It flies to the carriage.
And then she follows the carriage because she is trying to see what they're doing.
Cool.
Trying to stay as inconspicuous as possible,
Uh-huh.
but also trying to keep up with them.
It makes its way to the Sea Ward
hmm
and stops at a particularly well kept, very expensive looking estate
hmm
that you probably know as the Castellenders.
That's it, Castellenders.
I'm assuming the carriage leaves them or the carriage stays.
Drops them off, and then the carriage heads back.
This is an all-day expedition. She tells them because I think she's got a couple paper birds. Yeah, I got two. She'll use one to send to Bernard saying that they're at the Castle Lanners. They're both themselves. I'm going to stay here. If anything seems conspicuous, just let me know if you need me. And she's going to spend the day basically telling them.
Okay.
Bernard isn't gonna reply because it'll probably, you know, break any stealth that Arabella has.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely also made sure that she did it like she went off to like an alleyway somewhere private where she could send the bird,
Mm-hmm.
and then came out like the opposite direction that the bird came out of.
I gotcha. Slyra, what you doing?
I am naturally disguising myself
Mm-hmm.
and walking down to the local masonry guilds to request a commission.
Alright. What would you like to do today?
She hands them her detailed sketches of what the stone looks like with dimensions.
You sure you don't want a jeweler to do this? Seems like a fancy enough stone.
It just needs to be made out of stone.
Alright.
And like she gives like the coloration of it too. It's like doesn't need to be natural like that color, just needs to look like that.
It's gonna run you about 50 gold.
I will retroactively say that I took money out of the party funds and pay him the money.
Bernard will put that money back into the party funds and out of his money.
Alright.
By the way, she's going as her new lawyer alter ego.
Oh yes.
Oh, I wish I could have seen that power suit.
Oh, yes. Bernard needs to
She
learn
definitely
Scout
already
Self and he can
owns
go around
that
as Phoenix
outfit.
Wright.
It's just the actual physical.
Let's see. I can have it ready for you by mid next week.
Is there any possibility that it can be done faster?
You got more money to put into this that will put you ahead of the docket?
How much money would we need?
Well, I got about 3 projects ahead of yours. And they all paid over $100. Alright, gold pieces.
Wow, dollars. Goodness.
Shut up.
What are these newfangled currencies that I haven't heard of before?
It's 10 gold per dollar.
Dear Lord, they're platinums, but by another name.
I meant 100 gold pieces. More than. So, make it worth my while.
Extra 120.
Extra 120 will get you 3 days.
I think we could make that work.
Alright. So you can return on the 12th to pick it up.
How much did it come to, Slara?
120 plus 50.
Oh god. All the money Bernard's been saving up since the start of this campaign is gone.
Well, it's your family.
It is indeed.
Good thing you guys get paid tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bernard, what you up to?
Bernard is going to take a casual stroll through the city to visit his dear friend Oscar in the Black Star Tower
Okay.
because she's not in the tavern and she's not been associating with us, so I'm going to assume she's at her student quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And I head over to the Black Staff. Still
Yep.
looking out for a stuffed dragon on the way because it's probably not too far. I don't actually know when the little
Alright, you find a
Arnold's-
toy store. And you
Uh,
can find a dragon toy for like 5 silver.
Yeah, I buy it because fuck it. He actually really wants to give his brother a little toy now. And then he continues, seemingly innocuously, to the Blackstaff Tower, enters with his missions.
Can't see you right now. I has gold. And a bad case of karma.
What?
Asuka is not answering her door. She says she has a cold. And has a bad case of karma.
It's fine. I slowly walk back through the Blackstaff, hoping to run into the Blackstaff just like I have every single other time I've come here, seemingly coincidentally. And if I get to the front gates, or like to the reception, and I don't see her, I ask the reception which way it is to her room, because I don't know if he actually knows.
I mean, you've been there.
Have I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I fucking go to the room. I didn't realize he knew where her room was.
Well, her office.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He goes to the office. Knock.
Hold on. Oh, it's for scary. Oh, okay. Sorry. Ah, Mr. Fyland. Good to see you. How's it cracking on that mission of yours?
Blinks a few times. I thought we did the mission for them. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. We got so distracted. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
I was like flipping towards the mission, so I was like, did I give him a mission? Yep, I did.
I thought we did the mission. Because I remembered the dragon one.
Mm-hmm. And the next one has to do with Maloon War Dragon.
I know we were meant to observe him. And we haven't been.
You did once, I think.
Yeah, I think we did once.
I swear, it's like every time we go to her, she reminds us about the mission.
It's like one of those NPCs. It's like,
Bernard actually kind of like makes a stunned face, like oh, and then just backs out of the room slowly.
you okay?
Yes.
If it's not about it, I'm still available if you need to talk.
Yes, I do actually have another matter separate from that.
Okay.
I would need to talk with you about. He enters and closes the door. I need a favor.
Okay.
I need a certain item to appear as a different item when held up to inspection, including inspection of the magical kind.
Go on.
Some people have made threats against my family, demanding a certain item, or else a certain member of my family will be harmed. I do not wish to give them this item. However, I wish to give them a replica so that I will know who takes it, so that I can follow them and learn who it is that is threatening my family.
What is this item that they seek?
It's just a enchanted stone, but it's nothing much.
What kind of enchanted stone?
I don't know, honestly. I just know it's an enchanted stone.
Do you have it with you? Then I might study it.
I don't. I
Can't exactly.
but I,
I don't know if you were saying something and just it cut out.
no. Go ahead.
I would need to be able to study the original item in order to mimic its properties.
But if you were able to do such a thing, you would be able to create a replica.
It
would
depends
last.
on the original properties of the object. If it's a common object with simple properties, it would be no trouble at all. But if it's more wondrous, it might be a bit tricky. Might not hold up.
Well, one sec. Floof is thinking. We wouldn't need intricacies as to the level of it. It would just a base level of what enchantment is upon. So the school of magic that appears when investigated, replicated.
Like I said, I still would need to identify the original object.
Okay, I will go and speak with my fellows and discuss this.
Should I perhaps put someone else on War Dragon's tail?
I believe that might be the best. I am sorry, but
You have no one
as
else.
much as I wish to, as much as I wish to assist
Give
the
something
Greyhounds,
birds to do.
Yeah.
Give something
as
for
mu-
birds to do.
as much as I would like to assist the Greyhounds, my family is more important.
Okay.
So I will have to hand back this mission and apologize.
Well, hopefully it's nothing. I mean, not with your family. I mean, I hope everything goes well with that, but I hope everything with Maloon is okay as well.
Indeed, I would not want any troubles for Maloon or for the Greyhounds.
And if you ever still have the time or know of someone amongst your group who has nothing to do,
Bird is literally just sitting there like in a tavern, just playing like a paddle ball or something.
You're not making my shoes?
but she
she's
made
right.
them.
To make.
Actually, right.
He needs to start making a line of boots for us to sell. God.
We have to have the test product to see if it holds up.
Listen,
And
he
who
has,
better than the person that's running around jumping on rooftops?
I think Bert's has like a limit. Like he makes one pair of shoes, and he needs to like hit at least 30 people before he can make another.
It's a very what's the word? It's an old limitation, but you know it's fine.
Everybody has their own artistic process. It's understandable.
She bids you good day.
Okay, and Bernard bids her good day and turns and leaves, triumphantly carrying his toy dragon back to the tavern.
Uh-huh. Bert, what are you doing?
Sneezing.
Bertie's. Yeah, I mean that's one thing. Second thing Bert's is probably doing is he's gonna get to try to make that line of boots.
All right. Let's see. Did you know that if you spend 8 hours of work, you can add a hidden compartment to a pair of shoes?
Oh yeah, she definitely requested knives in her boots.
All right, I'm not sure how
The
how
compartment
smart
can
you
hold an
think I
object.
am.
The compartment could hold an object up to 3 inches long and 1 inches wide.
I think if you want like technological advancement, you take it to the people with intelligence above 7.
Put the hidden compartment in there, and I'll take it to Slyra.
All right, I can work with this much at least.
I want some
Remember-
highs that I literally could kill someone with.
All right.
Remember, I'm a man who literally hits people for a living and occasionally dabbles in shoe design.
Even his shoes can be used as bludgeoning weapons.
All right. I'm looking at the cobbler's tools, and I'm seeing like you can maintain shoes, you can craft hidden compartments. You have like knowledge about shoes and stuff. I mean, I guess you could make a pair of shoes. But
Yeah,
it's like,
just
as part of a
basically-
long rest, you can repair your companion's shoes.
No. Don't even think about it. Sorry.
I guess as long as we just buy the materials for it and shit like that.
Yeah. But it's
How much
gonna
are
be like
boots?
a day's worth.
Look, just leave like a pole leather, like
Listen to
on
this.
top
To
of one of the
maintain
kegs.
shoes. As part of a long rest, you can repair your companion's shoes. For the next 24 hours, up to 6 creatures of your choice who wear the shoes you worked on can travel up to 10 hours a day without making a saving throw to avoid exhaustion.
Nice.
Oh shit! So in other words, Bert can be the man who invents the insoles.
I would say that with cobbler's tools, you can make a pair of shoes.
I would say that too.
Like I said, just leave like paws of leather and shit on top of all the kegs there. I'll go through and make some shit for you.
Oh, so Bert's is saying you need to get the stuff for it.
Yeah. I imagine that's basically to say just buy the shit, we make it into something else, we sell it, profit. Capitalism ho.
If only there was like a price on boots.
Let's see here. D&D cost of making shoes. Okay, so the first option I got was questionable arcana, cobbler's tools. So I guess this isn't the first time this question's been asked. Let's see here. There we go.
Aaron, thank you so much for this fucking objection generator.
You're welcome. I found out about it in high school, and I'm so glad it came up again.
Because this is the best.
All right, so from the looks of it, we need a lead artisan, which is going to be Bert's crafting materials. So basically, 50% of I guess 50% of the shit needed to make boots. I guess is what it's saying here. 50% market value, 100% market value for magical
Yeah, so
items.
whatever the cost it is to buy a pair of boots, it's going to cost you half as much to make.
Yeah.
Well, a full set of clothes for a common person, which I would assume includes the shoes, only costs 5 silver to buy,
Wow.
and that includes clothing like shirt, trousers, shoes.
So yeah, I guess maybe a silver.
Silver
Sure.
to buy, 2 silvers to sell.
Let's go with that.
That sounds good enough for me.
And then if you want to get really if you want to get fancy clothes, it goes up to.
I'm sure Arabella would want them to look fancy.
This
If
is
you
true.
want fine clothes, it's 15 gold.
Ooh.
Leave me
She
7
let-
gold worth of materials. I'll get you your shit.
She
fine-
whenever she had put her measurements in his study, she put 10 gold in there
All right.
as well.
It will cost you 8 hours of work to do the whole knife in the boot.
If that was if she knew about that, she definitely was like, I want that desperate.
Yeah, just look a picture of a knife, point an arrow at like at the boot, put inside.
Both of them. I want to be able to click my heels together and be able to kick someone and sneak attack.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like murder.
There's no place like your jugular.
All right. It'll take you the better part of the day to do.
Yep.
Good thing you have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing else to do. He's
Everyone
making
else
boots.
has this like fucking subplot about saving their family, and the person's like, "I'm making shoes."
Someone's living.
Poor Meloon War Dragon. Anyway,
Who cares about Maloon War Dragon?
Right? Who gives a
Man.
fuck? We've got more
I
important things
didn't
to
even
do.
remember he existed.
Same,
And
man.
clearly, neither did the rest of us.
To be fair, neither did I, but that's basically just that's just birds.
I honestly thought we'd completed the mission.
poor Meloon War Dragon.
I mean, he's a famous
Oh.
adventurer. He can take care of himself.
Okay.
See, I think actually I went to the Yawning Portal to talk to him, but before that, Slyra's shit got dropped on me, so I completely forgot.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
Hmm.
I don't want his face there. He looks ugly anyway. Fuck off. Oh, I have Castle Lantern written right here. Maybe I would have known that if I actually took better notes about Bernard's shit. Sorry.
No worries.
I have Castle Lantern right there too. Wow, I need to take better notes.
So, Arabella,
Mm-hmm.
it's the afternoon, and you're watching the Castle Enter estate, and you notice the Five Sisters make an exit. They don't call
Together?
for... Yep, together. They don't call for a carriage. They just take a walk.
Following.
Alright. Following them. And they're headed towards a familiar place in the northward.
Familiar how?
Oh, like they're going to the Jolly Good Spirits.
Hell.
Interesting.
Were they
Oh,
not
man.
invited?
They were.
Hmm.
Oh man, making boots is actually really bored. Here's a cyber door getting kicked open. There we go.
Is there any way that I could circle them and like enter through the back door or something?
I mean, you could, Well,
If not, I can. I have
no,
another option.
because they're coming from. Hold on, let me change my color to a dark color. Come on. They're coming from this direction, right? So they would go here,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd follow them, and then you just go, oot, 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 you know. Or you can keep going this way and just do the back alley, but it would take longer, but you wouldn't be seen.
Could I go like this? Could I fit through there? I don't know. I don't know if that's just deceptive.
This is like fenced off.
Hmm.
Sorry,
Okay.
that saw is really annoying. I'm sorry.
Whichever
was
way
about to
my
say
character, because
something.
I don't know personally much about other than this little area right here. Like where my character would know which way to go would be the best way to loop around them if she can.
I mean, they're gonna get in the tavern before you anyway. But you can enter from the kitchen, from over here.
Are they entering the front door of the tavern, or are they going up to the?
They're going into the front door of the tavern.
Okay.
They've been
Yeah,
invited to go to the tavern.
I'll go into the kitchen. I'll do my whole. If I got to, as soon as they're entered, do my whole little movement, action dash, bonus dash thing because I'm super fast.
Yep.
Super fast.
Super fast.
Shh.
I forgot, what is Bernard doing?
Bernard was on his way back. He was going to stop at a general store
Oh yeah.
on his
I
way
was like,
back.
I
and he was
totally
going
blanked
to-
at what the fuck you did in the first place.
No,
But I remember.
he was doing something on his way back. He wants to stop at a general store and buy another box of paper birds.
All right, that's easy enough.
So, let's see how many I get.
How much was that again?
For fuck's sake.
You get
It's
one
twice in a
paper
row I
bird.
bought a box of paper bird and gotten 4 of them.
Luck it.
Oh, no.
No.
How about no?
How much is it for the paper birds again, Kayla?
How about no?
I think it was 10 gold. I think that was the price.
Okay, sweet. I'll knock off 10 gold then. But he now has 4 paper birds again.
Yeah, get on the bed, Bubby. You can get up there. Go ahead.
You can do it.
He literally just like slammed his front paws on the bed and just looked at it like, damn, I really didn't jump, did I?
Yeah, so the sisters order lunch, dinner, dinner rather than supper. How about that?
Sure. High tea.
Sure. Yes, high tea. There you go.
What
But
about
they do
second
inform
breakfast?
Harmony to inform their brother that they are there.
My character does not make herself known. She stays in the kitchen, hidden as well as possible, but in earshot if possible too.
Their conversation is very innocent. Nothing alarming catches your eye. It's very trivial conversation.
Trivial noble gossip that probably makes her eyes roll a little bit.
Yes.
Would I have arrived home by this point?
Sure.
Okay, then I descend from on high.
You're from
and
the-
come into the come into the main part of the Jolly Good Spirits.
So let's say that Harmony has like a bell that she can ring to let you guys know if you have guests. So you arrive to the upstairs to hear a bell ringing.
I unlock the door, step forwards, hear the bell, still holding onto the door, just step backwards, close the door, lock
Mhm.
it, and head back downstairs. And I enter in. I see my two sisters. I spread my arms wide in greeting and say, "Ah, my dear siblings, it's wonderful to see you both. It has been a while. Or at least it has for you, Theresa."
Yes, it has been a while. We are both happy to see you.
Well, welcome to the Jolly Good Spirits. It's the tavern that I run with several of my compatriots. I thought it would be nice to have you over. Aloncio has already been over to see, so I thought it was only fitting that the other siblings came and visited.
We received your invitation this morning. It was nice to be take. It was nice to take a break from all the planning.
I bet you guys have been busy with the Castellantis for quite a while.
Founders Day is right around the corner. We have to be ready.
You have to be prepared.
Hmm.
Question: when is Founders Day?
The first of Flame Roll.
Okay.
It's only 10 days away.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, so much to do.
Okay.
Kill me. Well,
Carrot mac and cheese.
I hope you enjoy the food our darling Harmony is putting on.
No, it is
And
absolutely delicious.
she is truly a wonderful chef. I am very happy that I hired her on. Would you perchance like to come upstairs and take a tour of the rest of the tavern? It's quite nice upstairs. We've done it up rather well.
They both look at each other and they were both in agreement. Yeah, we love to see it.
Okay. I look at my two sisters, especially Vienna,
Hmm.
and I'm just trying to pick up on anything, like any kind of worry, recognition, anything out of the ordinary for her, other than how the sister that I've grown up with should be acting on this kind of event.
Um, make an insight check.
Oh,
Here's
I will luck that one. Wasn't much better.
oh,
As far as you can tell, neither one of them are acting as if anything is wrong.
there's nothing. There's no way that I can like insight or perceive without looking at them. Is there? By hearing all this conversation and
No.
Well, I take them upstairs. I show them around the quarters, especially in the communal dining room and then the den. I even take them upstairs and have them like peek into Slyra's workshop for a moment. Not actually enter, just a quick peek through the door
Hmm.
where I imagine Slyra is working.
She is currently silvering a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The silver
And
fumes are a bit noxious.
It's like that's why we don't tend to close the door pretty quickly after they've had a little nosy around.
This place is well ventilated.
I mean, I'm saying for those that are not used to the smells of workshops.
Oh,
for,
true.
for little dainty noble women.
Yes, little dainty noble women aren't used to this. I say, we're actually thinking of expanding the line of businesses we hold. We have several members on our team who possess their own skills, including a cobbler. And of course, you see Slyra there is very talented in crafting. We were thinking of perhaps acquiring a new building and setting up some kind of shoemaker slash workshop of some description.
Well, aren't you
Especially in,
the entrepreneur? Vienna says.
well, we have to keep up our finances, and diversifying our portfolio is always is always a good thing to do in case any kind of problems arrive in a certain market.
Hmm. So you
In
won't
certain
be coming
corporates.
back to the family business?
Oh, I will. Hopefully, once all of the problems are dealt with that currently affect our family. Once those are dealt with, hopefully I will be able to return and lead the family. But having fingers in pies, such as this business, would be helpful for the family then as well.
Hmm.
And being able to go out to a upmarket tavern and enjoy ourselves is a bonus for anybody, even a noble.
Teresa speaks up and says, "Well, after we finish planning this event, we can start planning the next one, eh, sis?" And Vienna's like, "Wasn't gonna announce anything yet."
You have a new event plan? Do tell, sisters. Share all.
Vienna starts to act coy, and oh shit, what is the name of? Unless this is the thing that's already happened. Fuck.
Midsummer? Shield meat?
Give me the name of someone Archelius.
Ian.
What? Hard
Name
Achilles.
someone. Who?
Someone from Arcus's family who is currently courting.
Oh god, that'd be the sister whose name I totally remember. Totally remember the sister's name.
Hmm.
Definitely didn't forget it, ever. Hold on, I have a way of finding out.
Our dear Vienna is going to be changing her name to Archelius soon enough.
My dear, that is a delightful
Oh
revelation.
my god!
That will be a wonderful thing.
Congratulations!
Oh, that is just great to hear. Persons appears like right behind.
Just
one.
like faces just pop up going, "What? Wedding?
He comes out of the vents again.
Shoes?"
What are these things in the walls bursting getting into?
This wasn't part of the plans.
Well, dear sisters, if you need anything I can do to help, I would be happy to assist, but you two are the ones who know how to plan at great events. There is, yes, it would be great if such an event took place. Merging of our families would be like this. Will be a shame to not have you around the family estate so often, though, dear sister.
Well, we can plan that event, and then hopefully, once things are settled, we can plan yours.
Adelpha.
Adelpha.
Yes.
Adelpha.
Honestly, Bernard, when are you going to make her an honest woman?
Well, one day she'll. One day she'll decide it's time.
Oh, it's on her, is it?
She is a wily one, you know.
Yes, we heard Father say that she was the one who stuck up for you to her father.
Yes. Yes, she is brave and wise and definitely a strong woman. I have truly lucked out on this one.
Well, hopefully we can see us all settled one day,
Yes.
Teresa says.
Yes. It would be nice to see all of the siblings settled in a place they're comfortable. Maybe one day we'll even get rid of Felipe.
Don't be mean.
You know I'm only playing. How has he been over the last couple of days? I heard he's actually
Stepped up?
started to step up. Yes.
Yeah, well, when you're not there to pick up all the slack, one has to step up.
Indeed.
Who knows? Maybe you're the one who actually held him back a little.
Well, maybe if he shined a little brighter, he wouldn't be outshone.
Some of us need a little help, Teresa says.
Then I kind of nods and moves on from that. He just got donked on. Wait, who?
You?
Did I?
Maybe.
Yes, well, dear sisters, if there is any issues with any planning of any events you're doing, please, you know where I am. I'll be here if you need me.
Well,
And I'm always there to assist my siblings.
everything is just fine. Everything is going according to plan.
Insight check. I would like to insight them if I may.
Sure. That is Teresa who said that. And she seems honest.
Okay. And Vienna, is there anything you need assisting with?
Not
Anything
at
at all with your wedding or any other events that you may be needing?
Wedding is far away. Still,
I'll be here sooner than you think.
maybe
It'll be a glorious time.
an autumn wedding would be nice.
Not long after our birthdays, perhaps. Wait, it would be early autumn at the very least. Maybe a few
Our
months.
birthdays are next month.
Yeah, honestly, I looked at the calendar when I said that, and for some reason I thought they said Flame Rule's the 10th month.
No.
And I was like, no, Flame Rule's the 7th month. So I just, that was my bad on looking at the calendar wrong.
Okay.
Can I insight my other sister?
Sure.
See.
She is acting as if nothing is wrong.
My eyes meet hers for a long moment, and I just sort of stare at her.
She cannot keep your eyes. She looks towards Teresa.
He gives a low nod, and then says, well, dear sisters, if you ever feel the need to take a break from your planning again, please, you're always welcome and safe here, and I would be delighted to have you in my company.
You should visit more often.
Yes, you should. Perhaps, hey, if the Castellantas need a hand with anything that maybe I could be of assistance with, if they need a tavern to attend, I'd be happy to
Mm,
greet them at mine.
no, I think this late in the game, I think we have everything covered.
I understand. Thank you for joining me. So about the letters, if you both send me replies as well for the other parts of the letter, that would be wonderful. Yeah.
We'll talk, dear brother.
Please do. And if you can find out about what Aloncio actually wants for once, it would be nice. I'm not buying him another joke kit.
We'll see if we can come up with something good.
Excellent.
Maybe we can get him a
Thank you.
girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Do you think he'd be able to keep one?
If Felipe can step up, anything can happen.
Bernard actually heartily laughs at that.
Oh, poor Felipe.
Fucking wrecking Felipe today. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. It has been a wonderful couple of hours with you. If you want another drink, please feel free. They're of course on the house for any member of my family.
Well, thank you.
And I will see you both soon.
Bye-bye.
And I look at Vienna as I say that.
She does not look at you.
Okay. Like he escorts them out, waves them goodbye heartily. Fond farewells, hugs, kisses, bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, I love you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Toodles!
Ta!
Bernard.
Slyra! And I run upstairs.
You have a whole library.
Yes.
Could you get me a copy of the Code Legal, please?
Yes. I run downstairs, I get one of my spare copies of the Code Legal and I break it up.
Thanks. Mind if I borrow this for indefinitely?
Sure, I have at least I have at least 3 other copies downstairs, it's fine.
Cool. Thank you. That's it.
Well,
Thank you.
I do have
There you go.
After talking with my sisters, I do believe that Vienna does believe Teresa to be in danger, but Teresa herself does not know that. And I do believe it is Vienna, not some imposter.
All right then.
Arbella is actually following them back to the Castle Lanners. Like she's not been told otherwise, and she's just gonna do her due diligence.
They actually go home.
Arbella, if her sister starts playing the harp, she'll sit there and just listen to her play the harp for a while.
Alrighty.
Why did you do the Code Legal?
Well, considering that Bernard was considering murder.
Hey, that's
Slyra's gonna become a lawyer now.
The party obviously needs a lawyer.
Actually, let's go within the boundaries of the law.
yeah, that's fine. I'm not doing nothing.
Says the person dating a rogue.
Yeah, but you get a pass.
Yeah.
Girlfriend privileges, I guess.
No, Slyra knows about the fact we have a literal
not Slyra,
crime lord as our
Arabella.
bartender, doesn't she?
Huh?
Slyra knows the fact that we have a literal crime lord as our bartender at the moment, right?
Oh yeah, she's a part of the Zentarum. She's a member.
She is also illegal and criminal. The best lawyers are.
This is true. You don't want a criminal lawyer, you
Arabella.
want a criminal lawyer.
Yeah.
Lawyer.
I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. I can click on the right thing.
Ooh, good one.
Okay.
As you're listening to the music, you catch a familiar sight. One that makes your heart drop. Familiar red hair.
Where?
By the markets.
Everyone's family is out in the markets.
Damn.
God damn it.
Oh, by the way, Crystal, Slyra thought she saw her mom earlier. The day before.
Did Slyra tell my character?
No. But she plans to. She just has a
Are
different
they
way-
looking
she-
at me,
she-
or are they
Just
doing
walking
their own
about.
thing?
I'm assuming your mom's a redhead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I thought I sent you a picture. I could have.
I forget.
Yeah, she's a redhead. She's got her mom's looks. Um. She's definitely going to go down the marketplace then
Hmm.
and trail because she doesn't know what the fuck is going on right now.
You see this person make a purchase, and then darts off towards the dockward. Yes, dockwards.
Following. When she got closer, does she still look like mainly her mom? Like, what's going on?
It looks like your mom.
Dun.
Like, you keep looking and but like, no, it can't be, but it is.
But what if it isn't though?
You keep following.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
Advantage. I mean, I already have advantage. I was about to make a joke about the saw, but
Advantage because there's a saw happening. All right. Um, you trail her back to a house in the dockwards. A house is loose. It's like a tenement building, Like she's got a
Mhm.
Apartment.
apartment. Yeah. I love that Matt Mercer gift. It's like
and she okay, so is it like a single level? Is it like multiple levels? Is she just going like is it describe me the area so I know what my character would go.
uh like you could look in the windows if you wanted to from ground level.
Okay, yeah. She's definitely doing that.
You can look if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Perception check.
God damn it, I knew it was gonna be bad.
You look in and you like there might be more than one person in this apartment, but you can't really see what the heck's happening.
Does it look like the window will crack open?
You can certainly try.
I know I only did a 9, but did it look like they weren't even paying attention to this area? Are they is this window lead to like a kitchen, a living room, or whatever?
It's like a common area.
She'll try and open it.
It's locked.
Because she used her thieves' tools to unlock it.
Yeah, roll those thieves' tools. Oh.
There's no traps or anything, or does she need to
Nope,
do like
it
an
just it
investigation?
unlocks.
Okay. She'll open it and try and slip in, I guess. I don't know. Should I do this? Can she see better if she like goes in?
Well, yeah, you can see inside.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a stealth check.
I don't even know if it's like dark or if it's whatever, because I don't know what time of day it is.
It's like evening-ish. So
16.
you hoist yourself up into the window and you get yourself like you hop a leg in and you Like you're bringing yourself in, and then you see her. It's your mom, just looking at you as as you're breaking into her apartment. Pauses. She pauses. She just like looks around quickly, grabs a frying pan. Can I help you?
Mommy,
You don't-
I'm home.
You don't recognize me?
Never seen you before.
Never.
You have 3 seconds before I start screaming.
You're my fucking mom. Why would you do that?
Fucking.
You
Okay.
have it to drive in that point.
At this point, you hear another voice from the room. Yoli, you okay? As you see a orcish woman come out from the
Oh
my
my god, your mothers have eloped together.
I can't believe this.
No!
Betrayal.
No! Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm her daughter. Who the fuck are you?
Get the guard. She is breaking and entering. And you see the orcish woman just like eyes the front door and is like finds no way to get there without being in the middle of it, so she goes back into the other room. And you hear like the
Fuck this
sliding
shit,
of a
I'm out.
window.
So this is what entire time after my father died, and I just where you go.
Lady, I have no idea who you are.
Bitch, don't you start this shit with me.
How could you possibly not know your own daughter? How could you possibly forget about your husband?
Name drop him.
Drop his name like the mic.
Oh shit. What's your mother's name?
What's my father's name?
Not yours, Lyra's.
Are you for real?
Fuck off, okay? It's not in my notes!
Give me a minute.
I'm scrolling, okay? I'm scrolling. It's probably the last
Just
orc
keep
woman.
scrolling.
Aletta.
Scrolling.
Aletta?
God, you know taboos.
Ah. Whitney's in my notes. She just goes, Letty, wait. And you hear the window close again from the other room.
So, apparently I never wrote down my parents' name. Do you know my parents' name?
Yes.
What are my parents' names?
Yolanda and Isaac.
But it's been so long, you've forgotten.
I have it
Yeah.
written in the notes.
Oh,
In
you're
fact,
my
actually,
mother.
it's
What's her
in my
name?
notebook, which
I'm gonna actually.
Nope, sorry, you can't remember.
Your
What's
name
my
is
mother's name?
your name is Yolanda. My father's name was Isaac before he died and you disappeared. Our last name is Valvir. You're telling me you don't remember any of this?
no.
Do you?
Inside
Then-
that bitch.
I don't remember a lot.
Can't fucking believe this.
How? And like she's still with the frying pan, okay? how how long ago?
Closer to 2 decades than, one. But it's not that long whenever you're an elf, I guess. Must have been a blink in the eye, huh? I looked for you. And I looked for... Doesn't fucking matter. I was 16. And I just...
Do an
What do
insight
you...
check.
Oh, please tell me this is the wrong woman. You just wait here, just dumped all this shit to some random lady who looks like her.
Shut up, I know what my mother looks like.
That was a 16.
She is, yeah. She's actually like early 20s, or mid 20s, late 20s.
Then how is it 2 decades ago, but you were 16?
Nearly 2 decades ago. Whatever, my math's wrong, and I'm busy. Leave me alone, I'm having an emotional moment. She's like 28, okay? So
Okay.
do the math yourself.
So it's like 12 years.
Yeah, there, that, whatever. It's been over a decade ago.
You get a sense that she's confused, but she's willing to listen.
And then she runs away, not listening to you.
We only came back to the city a week ago.
Who is she? What do you mean we? What have you been doing?
We met in a support group of sorts.
What, the support group where you abandon your children and your dead husband and forget everything that happened?
I don't
Oh
know
yeah, that one.
about those first parts, but that last part. We both experience a lack of memory of much of our lives. Hers is more recent than mine. This place feels familiar to both of us.
Where here? Or the city?
The city.
I would hope so. You spent a good portion of at least my life here. You were a bounty hunter and you lived in the Northward with my father and yeah. And then he, was murdered and you were missing and I was all alone.
And you're 100% sure I am your mother.
I would say, like, how could I forget my mom, but she's obviously forgotten me, so anything's fucking possible at this point.
Sorry. DM's laughing, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Well, come into the room fully. You're still hanging out the door. Window.
Like, seriously, I used to do this all the time.
I believe you.
You were the one that taught me how to open a lock. Do you not know? You're telling me you don't know how to open a lock?
Honestly, I haven't really tried.
This is not. She just lets herself in and closes the door. Close the window, excuse me.
The
Words.
the orcish woman just goes, "I'll make some tea." This is Letta.
Ian, did you ever tell me your mom's name or that she was Orcish or anything?
More than likely.
You have fucking no clue that this is her, though.
Okay.
Yeah, she probably would have name dropped her mom at some point.
It's a possibility.
I can roll something if you want me to do it that way. History or something like that to see if I even remember.
Make an intelligence check.
Sorry. That was player laughing.
No, Arabella breaks down into evil maniacal laughter in the middle of her
Sure.
mum's
Let's
window.
go home. Maybe this is my girlfriend's mom too.
Oh, for fuck's sake, please don't tell me you guys are together.
What?
Please, just you guys are just, friends helping each other out, right?
Oh, together?
Wow, we
No,
fucking-
no. We're just rooming. It's cheaper to get one bedroom. We're not together.
Get one bedroom.
Arabella just like hand over her heart. It's like I feel a sudden tension release. I just realized it was cool. Like a great deal of anxiety has been taken away.
Listen, I'm turning this into slightly a soap opera, but not that much of a soap opera.
Birch is just hanging out in the vents, just eating popcorn. It's great.
Where the fuck do these vents go?
Everywhere.
Actually,
They're not-
extra dimensional vents that just.
No, man.
They're vents of holding.
Actually, no. He's just using Underbound to travel underneath the city.
Fuck off,
These
Bernard. No one
air
asked you.
vents are connected to every building in Waterdeep.
Look, I don't question the way the man made the place, but it's really fucking helpful.
So, how did you find me?
I mean, sheer luck. You were in the marketplace buying something, and I spot you in the middle of the crowd because, whenever your fucking mom's missing, sometimes you just, see her, I guess. I don't know. But I followed you. I didn't want to stop you because I've honestly thought you were dead this entire time, and I couldn't believe it.
Well, I'm sorry that you've been through what you've been through.
Whatever. How do you said you lost your memory, and fucking Slyra's mom's lost her memory, and I mean, how many people are in this support group that's lost their memory?
Who's Slyra?
My girlfriend.
Her mom?
You're not girlfriend.
You know Letta.
I mean, Slyra's mentioned Aletta and that they haven't talked in a while and she's worried about her and she's not responding to her letters, but
At this point, the orcish woman is like highly interested in what you have to say.
She
I mean, I don't-
reaches into the vents to get popcorn from Bert's.
Shut up!
Fucking moment ruiner. This isn't from. I don't know your story per se. I just know what Sliders told me, and honestly, she should see you because it's really messed up that y'all haven't talked in a while, and she's been going through a lot as well.
So, my full name is Yolanda.
Yeah. Did you not? What you been calling yourself?
Honestly, just Yoli. Is all I could really put together. A nickname,
Yolana
perhaps?
Valvir. You are from the High Forest, and you met my father whenever he was a young, stupid little human that got lost in the forest because he thought that he would find some beauty in the nature to inspire him in his blah 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 blah. And y'all had like a real sappy, beautiful love story, and then he died because I made friends with the wrong people and ruined every fucking thing.
I'm sure it was not your fault. I wish I could be more emotional about this. I just don't remember. What about Letta, this girl you talked about? Where is she? Can we see her? Maybe Letta will have better luck at remembering.
We live together. Yeah, I can show you where she is.
Okay.
She's really fucking great, by the way. Like, deserves a mom that, talks to her and remembers her and stuff.
I'm sure we deserve to remember as well.
Flower opens the window to go out.
You know we have a door, right? You taught me this!
These are the skills you gave me!
You said Slyra.
Slyra,
Yeah, she's nowhere near here.
I'm taking her to the house. Taking them to the girls.
Okay, we exit out the front door.
No, we gotta be dramatic about it. I jump out the window, breaking in the process.
Who taught you this? I learned it from you, Dad!
Alright, so you guys make your way to the North Ward. Your two amnesiacs behind you. What's going on through your head right now?
That this is just some type of fucked up, weird shit going on. I really, ever since I paired up with these people, a bunch of weird fucking shit's been happening to me, and it's their fault. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking. She's very very overwhelmed, and she is wondering if Slywer's weird ass father with the Mad Mage has anything to do with this, and just fucking thankful that she's not banging her stepsister.
That would have been one hell of a twist.
Bum,
What a
bum,
twist.
bum.
Like, I'm glad this attraction apparently runs in the family, but fuck!
Alright, so you make your way to the North Ward and you make your way to the north entrance of Troll Skull Alley. You see some familiar faces out and about. One in particular, you see Vincent walking around, and he sees you guys, and he looks utterly astonished to see one Yolanda Valvire standing there. Like, he is lost for words. Do you say
Yeah.
anything, or do you just continue on to... Sorry, I just saw what Reb wrote.
Damn it, Reb.
Um.
He looks like he looks you guys up and down. He
Mhm.
waits to see if anything happens.
I mean, she's not gonna. She's got other shit going on. She really doesn't care, but she
and
is
then he
like.
just continues walking.
Who's this guy?
Vincent Trench.
It's the guy that
PI.
Arbella worked with a little bit, and her mom used to work for.
Oh,
It's this guy right here. If you're looking at the map. One second.
the guy in front of T5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She definitely looks him up and down back for looking her up and down, just because she's really not in the mood right now, and she can just punch anybody who looks at her the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. He takes the hint and he just keeps walking.
What good fucking help you were. And she goes through the front door. She says, "This is, where I stay," and goes up the stairs, makes sure they're following her. As soon as she opens the door, she's just like, "Slyra!
Yeah.
Slyra!
What?
Get your ass down here!
Don't take that tone with me.
You heard me. I'm not in the mood."
So you're clang, 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 clang.
Damn.
Stomps down the stairs.
Followed by clank, 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 clank of the doggo.
You're followed by louder clangs of the dog. And what makes you think I'm in the mood?
Happy fucking birthday.
What the fuck?
Just thought, I don't know, maybe you'd want to beat my mom, and maybe you'd want to introduce me to yours. I don't know.
Is this her?
Yes, this is your beautiful daughter. Congratulations.
Do I really look that much different with my hair shorter?
At this point, Yoli goes, "We've lost our memories. Sorry if there's no recognition." And you can see, your mom's looking at you, but it's just blank. Like, there is no recognition there.
This is a joke, right?
I wish it was.
This is some kind of sick fucking prank.
Stop, you
So she mentally commands Sif to go up to Bernard and try to sit in his lap.
How much does Sif weigh?
Probably like a ton.
Okay. I'm not gonna let this happen. It's not gonna happen. I'll push your dog away with my foot.
Where is Bernard? Is he downstairs schmoozing?
Yeah, he's literally sitting at the bar right now with the tankard.
Okay, so they have no idea what's
watching and
happening.
We're up in
Guys-
the common area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were
Ah.
downstairs.
Well, you know that
No,
The
they
way
went
it works-
upstairs.
the way it works is that, like, if Sly was working on her in the workshop, she's in the attic. And to go downstairs, she just goes down to the common room. And you have to leave that area, like leave the building, go downstairs to get into the tavern. Tavern's separate completely from.
The way I see it,
Yeah,
they stopped by the tavern, saw no one was there, and then went upstairs.
I see. Yeah, I just the whole, the way she shouted, "Come downstairs." I assumed they were in the main main area. Damn it! I can't give Butts a tankard and ask for popcorn.
Y'all are not part of the scene, so stop trying to ruin it.
So what? You just lost your memory?
How long has it been since you last saw your mom?
Since she left for college,
Which was how long ago?
probably like a decade. Well over.
Okay, cool. Scratch that. They both lost their memories at the same time. We have both been searching for answers, and by some miracle, we both received some sort of answer at the same time, which is really weird.
Arbel's is staring at Slyra and giving her that look of, if I had the ability to send you a message, I would send you a message.
What the fuck do you want? You can reply to this message. I know this is not probably an ideal reunion.
Oh, gee, you fucking thing.
Both of you are acting like this is our fault.
I'm sorry if you take our emotions as blame towards you, but it's not been enjoyable since you've been missing for me, and I'm assuming the same for Slyra from the limited amount of information I know about her past.
Well, you know where we're staying then. And they both moved to leave.
Is that it? Is that all you guys have to say? Abandon us for how long? Just show back randomly. It's like, well, we're here.
I wish we could bring you some sort of comfort. We're still trying to figure things out ourselves.
Well, I hope you figure it out. Whenever you do, feel free to write us a letter, but I'm currently a little bit too busy to be taking random visitors. Have a nice day.
Cold.
Yolanda goes to be a good friend.
And sorry that I couldn't find you or anything, but all of your previous possessions at the old house had to be sold off. Oh, there wasn't anything too bad that you wanted. And she just walks upstairs.
Anything? Nothing. Not even slightest bit of recognition. No hint of a memory.
Slyra goes back into her workshop, closes the door, and casts Arcane Lock on the door.
Oof.
Damn, I can't unlock that.
Oof.
Excuse me, honey, I'm breaking in.
Unless you can guess the password.
My mom is a bitch.
Fuck. I mean, you could try to pick the lock. It's just the DC increases by 10.
I'm standing there quietly and seeing what these two people do.
Me as a person, as a DM, is trying to figure out things. Well, you know where we are now. The both of us. I, for one, would like to get to know you again. And this is Yolanda speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever might have happened to us, we've been trying to figure out for a very long time. As much as you are disappointed in how this reunion has gone, it has been equally so for us. We had hoped that when we finally met someone who recognized us, that there would be some sort of memory jog or something. I don't know how to reverse whatever this is. And I know I cannot bring back the last decade or so. But I'm here now. And so is she. For what it's worth to her. And she kind of eyes towards Aletta and then eyes towards the ceiling. I'll be in touch.
You know it goes both ways. You know where we are.
Of course. I recognize that you're hurt, and I'm leaving the ball in your court for when you're ready. Goodbye for now, Bells. And then they leave. Which is a nickname that she gave to you long, long time ago, which you have not said to her.
She just waits till they close the door and leave.
Mm-hmm.
She goes up to her room and she smashes her loot into a million pieces and screams. And yeah, she leaves the bar and just goes walking for however fucking long.
As you leave, you probably come across Bernard, who is sprinting to go upstairs after hearing the sound of smashing and screaming, thinking that somebody's on back. got his
God,
bow
not the devil,
drawn,
right?
charging up the stairs, and you just
They're
like,
already here.
What's
Oh, yeah,
going on?
I
She
knew the
total.
Hemorrhoids would come back for us.
She's not meaning to shoulder check Bernard, but if he gets in her way, she shoulder checks him and doesn't say anything and just keeps walking.
it's like, Arabella, are you okay? What's wrong?
Arabella.
Arabella? And you're gone.
Pretty much.
He goes to find Slayer and finds the doors locked, and like, what the fuck just happened up
As soon
here?
as you try the door, like a half second later, there's a dent put into the door about the shape of a warhammer head.
Which kind of splinters the door because it's a regular fucking door.
Yeah.
Just, what the fuck is going on up here, Slayer? Like, are you okay? What, do you want to talk, or should I just leave before I get a warhammer to the skull? He leaves after the boards break. I'll order a new door. Bye.
The warhammer works.
And it's fucking silvered.
He probably thinks that now me and you just had a horrible fight.
Yeah, he
Oh.
thinks you two just had a massive breakup, and he's like, "The fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get my friends boning again."
Come on, Bert. It's up to us.
We had to play,
matchmaking.
so like the fucking sideline of the ultimate wingmen.
Bert just puts on like a what's it called? A name tag that says Hitch. Now's my time.
You guys like Arabella comes back and Slayer is invited downstairs, and we put on like a nice romantic table with like music. We're like, okay, guys, we don't want you two fighting. Please sit, talk it out. And you two are just like, the fuck.
Confused faces.
No, they just walk by Bert. Oh, Dad, please stop fighting.
Mom.
Oh, also Mom.
So many moms in this group.
Too many more.
Too many moms.
I go down and drink with Berts and stay away from the scary females that are angry.
Man, if only more men followed that advice.
Right? If only more women wielded silver warhammers that could break through doors.
Yes, please.
My character eventually winds up at the yawning portal where she first met, Slyra and whatever, and she just sits there and gets really fucking drunk.
All right.
And if she falls asleep on the booth, she falls asleep on the booth.
Gotcha. That's what we're ending for tonight.
Lyra more or less just kind of stays in a workshop and takes turns being angry and sobbing her eyes out. She does not break down the entire door, though.
There's just now a new hole that you can put one of those little opening things.
Sif just
Yeah.
thinks that
Yeah,
like
doing a little
that's-
bit of remodeling.
So like you start at the door and Sif just thinks that you want that door to be down and just goes poof.
I command you to stop.
All right. That is where we will end it for tonight.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for witnessing this train wreck.
Man, suddenly
Hooray
I'm
for
real
family
glad I-
drama, everyone.
Family drama.
Yeah,
Last
family-
time it was team build up, and now it's family drama.
Man, suddenly I'm really glad that I'm just stuck here making shoes because, like, I feel like I got the best end of this.
This is where we get Bert's mother arrives.
I could totally well, it's like I could totally do the side mission of Bert's tailing Maloon War Dragon, but
Also, Bird's
They're-
mother's kind of dead. Like, she,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Exactly. That's the point.
Like
So this is
anyone,
what
like,
happens.
anyway.
Anyway,
like, he's not
thank
even
you
really
so
that
much for
broken up.
watching.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.